laughing, but that is funny.
It is
gentlemen,
funny.
if you'll follow me inside.
Yes, sir. Oh.
And the power's out.
The power's out. Well done. I fucking. If you not paid the fucking
Yeah,
power
the
bill,
power-
Can we
can't
afford that fucking power bill
Oh,
now, cunt?
son of a
God
bitch.
fucking damn it.
Bondi boys, that
I'm
down
sorry,
bad. We
switch
can't
on
pay for
soon.
electricity.
I'm sure
Can we go over
the
this
backup
outside and have
generators
this an
will-
outdoor meeting? You got some lovely outdoor patio.
I'm sure they'll. When did the lights go out? Hey!
Oh,
There we go.
Gee.
Alrighty. Welcome everyone to.
I'll tell you.
Oh yeah, choose it.
Just
Spread
pick
out,
a
spread out a bit.
Yeah,
Just
come on.
just for the sake-
two
just-
on each side.
But, yeah, I was. There we go. I was just about to say my fucking ADD was freaking fuck up.
Welcome everyone to the first business meeting that was set up by Junior for I guess for high commands. You know, Whip is also here because he is a founding member, and I think he should have some input on you know some of the. His name's Whip. When he has the beard, his name's Whip.
Yeah, what the fuck? How
Oh
did you
my
not know
God.
that, Dundee? God damn it.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess it's just kind of an open forum for anything that anyone's got any issues with or things they want to address with all of high command awake. And yeah. Oh, make sure you're all signed in for Great Ocean Bank, by the way. I don't know how we never get this fucking banks. I don't know if we're missing something. But we're all cute for Fleek of Great
I already
Ocean.
am.
Yeah,
Wait,
so
let's try. Wait, there's 6 of us here, right? But the only thing is, Whip isn't on the laptop. Do you have a laptop?
No.
And invite him now.
Oh, it's
Let
cheap.
me try.
not
Look
on
at
the-
6 of us in,
You got a laptop, Dundee?
because he's not on there.
No,
Anyone have a laptop?
Wait, what?
There's Merry Crimbus. Merry Crimbus.
Hey, Grimmer.
What's your
We've
fucking
been
state
waking Jesse
ID?
up.
State ID.
Tobio,
Whip,
like, since 2 months.
2693. 2693.
Oh yeah, Jesse's high
Wait, you
command.
still not on the fucking Bing Bong?
I don't know where Jesse's been. He's been
No.
AFK, I think.
Well, he is now. That's the
He's-
last
he's-
one.
All right, now sign up for the bank. Great Ocean. So
Wait, what?
It's
That-
gonna be
wait,
maybe in
that
like
can't-
30 minutes, maybe.
Wait, is that actually?
Now
the
there's
last
6
one?
of us awake. The power combined.
What did you say? Oh.
Oh.
This is literally
this
all of
important?
us. We have a scroll wheel now. We have got 1, 2, 3, 4,
Okay,
5, 6,
green, let's
7,
go ahead.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
We have Jordan, who obviously isn't on there, so that's 15. So that's probably
Yeah, we
one
just
thing we
rated
need
one.
to address as well, is that physically we only have one more slot, I think, that we can.
I still don't
Um,
agree that Buck has a fucking spot there. Just because he fucking lives in the fucking Billy cunt. Boo hoo.
Well, let's go with that first. I mean, in my brain, Buck's always
Start
kind
with
of
that.
been BBMCA. You know, he's been around
Well,
for.
that's not really being BBMC if he's in the fucking Bondi Boys, though.
Well, D and I actually, this is a good topic of it. D and I got an email from the Taylor. Okay,
He
I'll talk
fucking
then, D.
what? Just talk.
What's
Sorry,
Buko
you
juice?
look like the way your eyes kind of whiten up then.
Make sure everyone's yelling.
So we all know Buck's got a weird bone structure, and there's been talks in it for a while. So D and I went out of our way to talk to a tailor to get clothing for Buck.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Can we get some hms in chat? Okay, it's a business meeting chat. Okay, you all need to look.
I guess while we're on the
You
topic
need to
now,
look
how do
like
we all
you're
feel about
listening as
Buck?
well, chat. Okay. You need to make it look like you're paying attention. Okay, well, let's start with that. What do we all think of Buck? I mean, because in my mind, you know, he's kind of always just been like, you know, if he was able to wear a jacket, I mean, he's kind of there for me.
I'm like I've known Buck like a couple months now, and if I guess if we're talking now, it's like a yes or no or whatever, anything like that. It's a yes for me based off what I've seen. I know that he had done a lot of work with the club before my time, so I guess in regards to that, I can't really speak on. But based off what other people have said to me about the work he's put in the past, it's partially what is going off. Because I know I can't always, you know, not all of us can kind of be around when people are doing work. So I guess I'm using, I'm implying that with Buck. But for the time I have seen him and in the efforts he puts in and things that he does, if that's what we're talking about now, whether it's a yes or no and all that kind of stuff, yeah, I like Buck.
Yeah, I was gonna say the amount of times I've seen Buck's penis, that alone is,
Oh god.
you know,
It is pretty
something
big.
that's really grown on me, and it's grown on him too. But the thing I know about Buck is, you know, usually wakes up, he's willing and waiting and ready to do something, and very proactive as far as getting involved. And he always asks what he can do. He's, you know, he's digging deep, he's working hard, and honestly, if D and Pez, you trust him, you brought him on, I wouldn't feel that you guys wouldn't make a wrong decision in that case, and I respect the hell out of Buck, and to be honest with you, that's a yeah.
Phone's
for me,
on
it's what
silent.
matters.
it's going on- it's going on
Because
south.
you know, the big thing is, I guess it's addressing that, but the big thing is that now, yeah, with Buck being on the list, and you know, Jordan still being obviously a member of this club, even though he's not in there, we essentially, you know, I know there isn't any kind of like real limit to like gangs, but in terms of like, you know, stuff that you can do on the actual app, now that we're limited by that, there kind of is a limit, because if you're not in that 16, you kind of get restricted a lot in this city now, right? So it's kind of like we essentially only have, unless we remove someone from the club, have one more spot. We literally only have one more spot to jacket someone, and then we're kind of stuck with whatever that 16 is until, you know, someone else's arc progresses.
What's Buck good at?
He modded first go. He didn't even know what he was doing.
Okay.
Alright,
Holy
yeah,
fuck.
So he
did- well,
thermited
did a
once,
You did a base
next-
city, yeah. I
Okay.
think he fucked the next one, but it was.
Okay. So he
There
fell
was a
once, succeeded twice.
situation
Okay.
where at the
Alright.
start of the CG war, he had picked up all the BBMC, 2 CG members, missing a tire, and managed to outdrive the police chasing him with no help.
Yeah. I remember that. I
Buck's
was there.
got, Buck's got
shined
city
there.
knowledge. Yeah, oh, sorry, D, I didn't mean to cut you off.
That was the end of more sense.
He's got street smarts for sure.
He's street smarts. He's got,
Okay.
I would say, city knowledge, map knowledge better than most people at this table here. He's never said no. And honestly, Collin, he's a lot like you. He's not a blind follower. He speaks up when he needs to speak up.
I can attest to that. He fucking shuts me down half the fucking time, and he keeps giving me a different idea. Fucking a lot of decisions that I've made have been a fucking devil's advocate from Buck.
But I will say this: jacketing Buck. And I don't know how you feel about this, D. And not jacketing Faye is a bit of a spit in the face to Faye.
That's why I wanted everyone to list the qualities there, because in terms of like what Faye can hack, she literally, I don't think I've ever heard her say no to anyone.
Wait, does Faye hack?
And- yeah, she's hacked a couple of.
Actually hacked recently.
Wait,
Well, no, she
like
can't
bank hack or
because
car
guess
hack?
what? I think like hacked. Didn't she try fleek a couple of hackers? Fleek a.
Oh right, no, I think she did.
She has,
got
she has
Fleek.
on the flicker. She has on the flicker
Done an
before. I know
S
that.
plus
Yep.
boost.
Oh, she's done the S plus as well.
Hmm.
Oh, jeez.
And she recently, she put a few people forward to beach team, and she willingly fucking let us throw the cunt out of the helicopter for him telling people he was BBMC. She's put family, it's just this dude called, I can't even remember the Larry or something. Me and Finn threw him out of a helicopter. But she's also put BBMC above her family. She's got a brother who's like insanely jacked, and she's willing to stab him.
Yeah, but he's also the driest, most boring cunt I've ever met in my
He's
life.
so jacked. Like, have you seen his 6 months? So
I
Dude,
shot him.
what
Oh yeah,
the
by the way, Faye's husband, brother, I don't give a fuck. Shoot on fucking sight.
Yeah, Otis.
Shoot on sight.
Husband,
That's
wait,
that's
husband,
not
brother?
okay. Hold on.
Wait,
hold
once you
on.
marry it, the Faye
Hold
married her
on, hold
brother?
on.
She's married her cousin.
Hold on. Otis and Faye are like, I don't know if they're a thing or if they're just smashing ass. But
She's
yo, he's still
smashing her
shoot on
brother?
sight. No,
She's
that's
pregnant.
Marrying him? Is she,
No,
she's
Otis-
Pregnant with
Otis-
the brother?
Otis is the
fucking-
guy.
I think
Stop,
gay-
stop,
Oh my
this is
God.
fine.
What is happening?
That's disgusting.
Bondi boys draw the line at incest.
Yeah, fuck that.
No, Otis is the guy who owns the Helion, and Faye and them are like kind of a thing.
Her
Right? I don't-
brother, when
I'm
she's
changing my
fucking
clothes,
owns a
I'll be back.
Helion.
No, her
You get changing places.
brother's name is Orpheus, not Otis.
Oh my
Orpheus.
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 Name when you got to stop the.
Morpheus?
Yeah,
Wait, was it
I
the
was like,
Matrix?
wait, is that the guy from the Matrix? Well, that's
Yeah.
Morpheus. That's Morpheus.
She's fucking Morpheus.
Yeah, from
Yeah.
the Matrix. No, we're No, that's
her brother.
Her
No,
brother's
wait,
Morpheus
wait, where
from the
did he
Matrix.
go? Where the
Otis?
fuck did he go?
He went to go chain.
It done in the
Probably
Hellion?
just
The
left.
fuck?
Orifice. Yeah, Faye's fucking an orifice. I mean,
It's actually how
Oh,
BBMC
wow.
comms go. It's crazy.
walruses.
Okay, so we've established that Faye's fucking Morpheus from the Matrix, who is also her brother, and he's also shoot on sight and
No,
also
the-
owns a Hellion.
But he's a walrus.
No, these are two different.
And
two
she's
different
pregnant
people.
from her brother.
The Otis guy is the
Getting
guy that's
married.
got the Helion, who we're shoot on sight every time I see him in that orange Helion.
What if she's in the action of?
How the fuck
fucking
did he
her
get a
brother?
Hellion? I swear there's been so many people getting fucking Hellions
Oh,
recently.
Mary.
It's- no, no, no.
Munchkin
Okay.
sold it.
Before we
What's
keep
the
going
deal?
on, should we finish talking about the other thing first, and then we'll go into that?
Okay.
Well, this kind of
Right. No, he's
this kind of
right.
is-
So
is
is it here, brother? Is she fucking a brother? We should.
no,
focus
she's
on
not
that.
fucking her brother.
Okay.
Can we talk about
Also-
the fucking Hellion? I don't give a fuck about a hang around right now and the fucking brother. What I care about is Mary Mushkin and the fucking Hellion that they sold.
The thing is, it's a weird. The way that this kind of works in my brain is I don't know if we blame. Oh my god, I actually can't speak English today. Blame Mushkin because it's on him for not having the fucking. It's sort of 50-50 for both of them not having the smarts to be like, okay, this is a Bondi car and everybody knows it is.
Doesn't Mary work at Tuna Shop? I thought the whole thing was Tuna
Mary,
was
Mary
like...
should fucking know that too.
Yeah,
Mary
I know.
fucking knew it and sold it and didn't stop him. Mary's like, oh, I should go check one of the Bondi boys, make sure this doesn't come back to me.
Where did she
Wait,
get the car from?
did she actually sell it?
So
Okay,
here's
so
part of the,
you were-
here's part of the
yeah.
problem with that.
Chip-
Part
chip
of the
next,
problem
chip
is this whole boosting thing and scratching and making legal cars. Harmony was selling a Hellion about 3 weeks ago. People are
Yeah.
picking these things up because they know they're amazing 6 or 7 seaters and they're turning them legal, which is taking the control out of everybody's hand. And I know Eddie and a couple people have been fighting that, but these things are getting very difficult to control because now everybody that touches H&O and touches those parts can turn a Hellion into their own. And I think that's what's been happening. I must have seen at least 3 or 4 sold through just scratches alone.
The thing is, I think this is the same Helion that
It is.
a lot of people have
Yeah.
just been throwing around to each other like a cheap whore.
So I heard that this Hellion was originally sold, and I'm assuming converted because obviously they couldn't have gotten it. Was from Harmony.
Yes.
Harmony sold it. They sold it to some dude. Some dude sold it to some other dude. That guy sold it to Mushkin. Mushkin sold it to the guy who has it now.
Is that why there's still stock of a Hellion at the Tuna? Because they were...
Yes, because
yeah,
everybody's
okay.
been, and that's been a problem with a lot of the cars right now.
I think it's a
What's
case
it-
of like, personally, I don't give a shit who sold it to who. The cunt that has it now, we focus on and deal with. Every time we see him, we clap him. We just clap him and
Okay.
clap him and clap him and
So
clap
are
him.
we
Sure.
doing this for every cunt who has a Hellion? Because then,
Yes.
is it something against someone personal? Or is it actually for the Hellion? Anyone that
the
has
only-
a
for
the
Hellion that's
Hellion.
not inside the club.
The only other person I know that has a Hellion was Lost, but I think they lost it a while ago.
GSF has one, remember?
No, I know.
Yeah.
No.
I think
I
that's
don't think
GSF.
LJ
Okay.
has that anymore.
So the
Oh, you fucked
GSF
it
one, that one, the LJ one, that's the guy who has it now. So
Yeah.
LJ sold it to some
then
dude.
fu-
Some dude
fu-
sold it.
The,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
GSF
that's
guy
that
was
one.
the only guy I was like, well, he fucked up, but whatever. He was at least smart about it. Came down to us personally and was
Yeah.
like, hey, if you want to buy it off me, I'll sell it back to you for like less. And that's when I was having conversations with you guys about it. I'd rather buy the
Yep.
Hellion from Tuna
if-
first, but if this cunt's just fucking
Yeah.
if this
could
other
be a
cunt has it
thing-
now.
It could be a
The
thing
one-
of we could make money off this, where it's like, okay, we're gonna allow you to have this, but we're just gonna tax the fucking life out of you.
They're not gonna fucking
The-
pay, and you know
This, yeah, this again. This
Well, that-
guy, I don't think he is going to do that, but we could definitely do it. The
We
other
just
thing
blast
is
this
the one
guy
that the Lost
until
had.
he realizes that it's not worth having the thing. It's not worth having the trouble over it.
it. So this
The
guy,
one,
right, he was in
yeah.
the Billabong. He came down. I told him, look, I was like, I'll give you $200,000. You sell the
Obstacle,
fucking car
extra
back
14
to
months.
us, and we'll let you go. He's like, oh, you're gonna have to shoot me a million times, and I'm never gonna sell it to you.
Oh, okay. Well, it's Bosch.
Okay, well let's fuck him then.
Well, then
Oh
let's get
my
to
God.
1,000,001.
Yeah.
Who's outside?
Say less.
Oh, we don't have the money for the bullets.
I'm gonna lock
Also,
this
We
door.
don't.
the
we actually
uh,
don't have the money for the bullets.
the one that the Lost had, I know where that one is, and then what the other ones is what? What does Shayna still have one?
Well, we
Shane,
authorized that guy.
Hey.
Yeah, we authorized
authorized
that. That's a different.
Oh, so okay. So
Oh god,
if,
that's
if,
something else we have
people,
to bring up as well.
yeah.
if people
Why would we have to
authorize,
bring that up?
Oh
like
my
if we,
God.
Oh, no,
say for
no,
example,
no.
say for example,
Oh,
this
no.
motherfucker who has this orange one, if he comes,
Oh,
something, if he brings something to the club, and then we authorize him, if it's something of worth of value to us, and we fucking authorize him, then he's Gucci.
Oh no.
Is that how it's gonna be with the Hellions?
Yeah, so we have to authorize.
Okay.
authorize Shane
I don't-
because of the drift school.
I don't
That's what I mean.
mean
I just
that
want to try
guy,
to figure out
but
whether it's a Hellion
Hey,
thing
Hunter,
or whether
what's
it's a
up?
personal thing. You know what I mean?
we have drifted off of 3 topics.
I want you to
instead of
know if
starting
Barry
with
has
one
to
and
shoot you in
finishing it.
character, okay? It's not my
I
fault.
agree.
It was
Let's
a
go
club
back to
decision,
topic one.
okay?
Where's
one?
my fucking food in the bin? Where's
No,
it gone?
stop it.
I thought we were talking about
Exactly.
Buck.
Talking about Buck.
Okay, let's start back there. Literally what I just said fucking before, but it's
Yeah,
all
I
good.
know.
Alright,
I
okay,
like-
actually, just
Alright.
for moving forward, Colin, we're gonna let Colin mediate this. If we drift
Alright,
too
cool, yeah,
far
that's a good
away,
idea.
Colin
I'm not
enforces the
fucking.
subject.
But that's
You're an
the
enforcer.
secretary's fucking. Okay,
Thank you,
I'll shoot it,
mediator.
No
Colin.
problem.
All right, go back to Buck. Well, okay.
Yeah, the only thing I don't care about saying yes or no to jackets right now. I just wanted to make it clear that it's possible we only have one more slot for the next jacket.
I think it's a case of we do if people allow Buck to remain on the app.
So is it fucking? Is this a case of Buck or Faye?
No, because we
Well,
still have
no,
one more
it's a case
slot.
of we could do both. We can have
do
both.
I did want to, I guess, bring up a point on there and see how everyone feels about it. I'm literally on the fence about like the point I'm about to bring up. Are we letting this laptop dictate like who we know is in the club and who isn't in the club, or are we going to use it as to help us navigate who's active that can help us with jobs at the time being? So, example, and I'm not trying to fucking get rid of it. Again, I'm on the fence about this because I honestly don't know the answer. But for example, because Jordan isn't as active, he is still in the club. He still has a jacket. But to not have him on the laptop because there'd potentially be someone that can help the club in that sense. Again, it's nothing against him. I'm just using it as an example.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's
What do you
fine
guys think about that? What do you guys
that's
feel about
fine
that?
until we have a limit of jackets, but right now we still have room for another person to be jacketed and have Buck in the app before we have to worry about that. We can like figure that out once we're actually capped out. But it takes ages for people to get fucking jacketed in this club, so I'm not really too worried about that right now. That only becomes an issue when we jacket like 2 more people, right? Right now, we can still jacket someone and not have that issue because you can put me in the fucking grave before I have a hang around or some shit on that fucking list.
Yeah, fair enough. That's fair.
Only jacketed people should be on the gang app. Well, that's the thing. That's the whole point of the conversation. The reason Buck's on there is because I wanted to get people's feelings on, like, as far as I'm aware, he's kind of BBMCA, where it's like if he could physically wear a jacket, then he most likely would probably be at that point.
I don't see it as that at all. I just see him as a hanger.
Well, then do we fuck him out of the app then? I guess that is what it comes down to.
Then we also come down to a new problem: is how do we, if you're not in the gang app, you are severely limited in what you can and cannot do.
Yeah,
and that's it goes back to Junior's point. Should we let the app dictate that? And my answer to that is yeah. What's the fucking point of having club members that are useless if I'm not awake to put them in and out of the laptop? What if fucking people wake up, they're not in the fucking laptop, I'm not in the city, fucking my cousin's awake or something else has happened and I'm in jail for the 9s, then they wake up and they can't fucking do anything because they're not in the fucking gang app and they just become a useless fucking club member. Whether we like it or not, this gang app is here for a reason. You can't do basically almost anything outside of Oxy running if you're not in the fucking gang app. And why should we have a club where expand a club to the point to where a quarter of them can't fucking do anything but dodo runs? It's bad enough 70% of the club does it already. I get it. There's nothing else to fucking do. And yeah, when money is tight, why would you go spend time, doing Oxy when fucking Dodo pays 10 times the amount of money for half the time? I get it. At the same time, oh no, it's not an easy answer that I got. But I do not think we should be having members in this club that can't be on that list. Unfortunately, if it's 16, then it's 16. We struggle to communicate with how many people we got. We struggle to get down communication of what we already got. Who here did not know that Seaside wanted to go to war to take over BBMC territory last week?
About that, we got to talk about gang trip, but we'll get there in a minute.
So I saw 3 people raise their hands.
We're okay. We're going off a little bit. Let's focus on the. I get your point.
I'm
and
still
I,
on the same point.
Yeah, I get you. And I
We
agree.
can't manage more than 16.
Here's the question: does Buck stay in the app? Yes or no? That's what we got to figure out. As of
Or
this
is
point
what,
right
getting
now,
a
he
jacket?
doesn't have a jacket.
It's less of a case. Yeah, it's a case of like, can we are people comfortable giving him a jacket right
well,
now?
he physically can't wear a jacket yet, right?
Yeah,
So,
I know. Metaphorically.
Yeah.
Well, obviously I'm biased in this, but Buck helps me a lot in the later shifts. He pushes meth for me. I say yes.
Okay.
I'm a yes as well.
Gaza.
I
Who?
pretty much already
Gaza,
said what I
Gaza.
need to say before.
Yeah, Chip and
So yeah.
Chip and Junior said. What about you, Colin?
I want to hear the rest. I want to hear what people have to say about him before I say anything.
I assume
Give
you're.
your opinion, said.
Yeah, so my
He said-
opinion
he
on
said-
so my opinion on Buck is one of the guys that has always been willing and ready to do whatever it takes. When he wakes up, he comes to me, he's like, "Yo, Chip, what are we
Chat,
going on
you
today?
don't
What are we
have an
doing? What's
opinion?
happening? Where's
I mean,
everybody
Chat's
at? What are
allowed
we
to have
hitting?"
an opinion. I'm
He's
fine
very,
with,
very
you know.
proactive.
As
He
long as
may not
Chat's
be the
like,
guy that always stuffs the bins,
not
but he
dumb
knows he's the
about
guy
how to
that's
say
going to
shit.
lay his
You're,
dick
I
on
don't
the
care if you
table,
guys type
willing
your
to go out
opinions
there
in
and
chat,
bust
you know?
banks if
You're
he
allowed
has to.
to.
Go out there and run oxy.
You're allowed to have
I
opinions.
think he's from what I've ran on the Buck, and I only catch him a little bit before I go to bed, and he's always a get down and dirty. I think he's more of an aggressor
I have
than
a vote.
Faye. He's one that pushes. He's not afraid to get down to work. But I think what Pez says, how much he helps him, is another part of my decision.
Pancake, thanks for the 10 months. Very professional business.
So
Yes.
Buck, I've known Buck longer than Barry, is another point. He is like, oh, well, we should patch Faye as well. Buck has been waiting longer than anyone else. He has been helping me before the Bondi Boys even existed.
But I'm gonna put this bluntly. I don't care about that.
Boy, yes! Drama!
That's your opinion. You're allowed to have that.
Yeah.
Drama. More.
So what is your
More
opinion,
drama.
then, Colin?
Speak up. Say
I
with
think
your
I have
chest.
a bit of a problem, and I think I've got the Dundee problem where it's like
Yes,
I've worked
good.
alongside with him a bit, but
Spice,
I can't remember a lot of what he's done.
Yes.
And I think
Oh,
that's
so you
just-
hate men, Colin? I can't believe you hate
you know,
men.
I do hate
can't.
men.
What the fuck is wrong
men.
with you?
Knew
Buck
it.
has been here for
Men
so
kinda
fucking
suck.
long. You should
Men
be
do kinda
ashamed of
suck.
yourself. You're picking on Buck for no good reason.
I'm picking on him.
Buck can do
No.
everyone- anyone else can. Why you
I'm
like this?
picking
You're
on him
picking on
because
for no
he has a penis.
Oh,
Exactly.
he said it. He
You
said
hate
it.
men.
I dislike men.
He
Sure,
said
we
it.
should all cut our penises off, so I'm not alone.
Oh hell no! Fuck that.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
fuck
need
that.
mine, bro.
yeah, fuck that.
I love
I
fucking.
couldn't live without that. That would. My God. How do you live, Pez? Mike, you must hate
Very
yourself.
sad. I've actually spoke to a doctor. I'm getting it back.
You're getting
Oh,
your penis
shit.
back.
Oh
Congrats,
shit! Are they
bro.
finally cutting off your
That's-
toe?
What, you
Congratulations.
found it?
What's worse, having no penis or having someone else's
Whose penis is it?
Try being in a marriage and you can't do anything. All she does is give you a jug job. She goes.
What do you? Wait. Why
Wait,
are you
is it the
referring to it
Yeti's
as a?
penis?
Why? Wait. Why are you referring to Chip as a she?
I was married to Cindy.
Oh, like true.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I
well,
forgot about
it's
yeah.
Chad's
that.
responsibilities
What an
now.
idiot.
Right.
Oh yeah, and he said he's
Well,
a fucking Cleo, but yeah, that's another.
me and
that's
Chip
different
just
topic.
docked
Fair
together,
topic,
so-
fair topic.
Weed scissor
That topic,
quite a
that
bit,
topic.
but also the doctor
Why
was
did
saying
someone
they can
just
take your
link
big toe
someone's
and stitch it
random
right on there. You
stream?
won't even
Hey,
notice
buddy,
the
no one
difference.
wants to watch
Wait,
your,
is that
your
what they
friend's
call
stream,
big toe,
bud.
big
No, I'm
toe?
just fucking ban you.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
has a
it's
big
for
toe as a
kids.
penis.
Hello,
Because
no
his
one,
big
no
toe's
one
a
wants
penis?
to, no one
Yeah.
wants to watch your
Wait,
friend's stream,
okay,
buddy.
I'm
Hey.
getting a new
Okay,
penis.
yeah.
So
Spamming it
make
in
sure
the
you
air.
write that down.
Back
Chip, write that
again.
down.
I got it.
We're talking about penis.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
talking. Yeah,
we get
dial
some
it back.
shush
Dial it
emotes in
back.
chat.
All right. Yeah. No. My whole thing is I don't know if I can remember enough to warrant it. I'm trying to think of a big thing he's done and I can't. And maybe that's a little on me because I just haven't been around when he's sort of around. But I can't justify a yes from me because I just haven't seen it.
He's saved me a couple times in like shootouts and stuff. If I go down, it was a big one. I think it might have been me and D, where it was up to him to like get us out. Obviously, it had like CG yelling at him in the back, calling him fucking shit, being just dog shit fucking assholes, and he still managed to outdrive like a bunch of cops in like a shitty 4-door with like 6 people in the car. So
I think for me, I just need to see it, and I'm around a lot more, so I just need to see it. Is all.
Start hanging out with Buck, and I'll start hanging out with Faye.
You should have been doing that fucking ages ago, cunt.
Well, you should have been doing the same thing fucking ages ago, cunt.
Hey,
Oh,
you're right. Yeah, you're right.
damn, mirror move. Damn, he put the mirror up and said, "Look at this."
No,
Okay.
he fucking slid that Uno card. He's on the
activated the
back
fucking
pocket for a
trap card
hot
right there.
minute. Yeah, all right, deal. Bet, D, bet.
Okay, yes or no? Does Buck remain on the app until everyone is a yes? I mean, right now we're not limited. So as far as I'm concerned, I don't really have an issue with it if he's contributing to the club in some way, doing the meth stuff.
I need him there.
Okay.
I need
Well
him.
then.
Yes, sir.
Answers that.
I'm surprised that you're gonna give Buck a no because you haven't been there and seeing him yet. He was awake more than you during the CG war.
Yeah, I know. That's my point. I'm saying I understand that he's done all these things, but I just haven't been around for that. I'm not about to, like, you know, fucking pretend that, you know, I was around for all of that, because I wasn't.
Yeah,
You're
you
100%
can't
right.
get shut down. Well, you were doing what? Huh? Commitments in your head? What the fuck's
Yes,
wrong with you?
I thought you were actually about to give me a bunch of shit for that,
Cringe.
you fucking asshole.
Ugh.
Cringe.
Does he stay in the app? Yes or no? So I'm a yes. Pez yes. Does he stay in the app?
Just I will agree with D, but yeah, a lot of that. So I'm gonna say yes, remain in the app. Nothing changes there, but it's a case of like, yeah, next time I see him, I want to do some bunch of shit with him.
Okay.
Well, if he's in the app, then does Faye have to go in the app?
I would like Faye to be in the app.
In terms of just doing things.
Yeah, because she is a useful asset that is extremely limited right now.
I'll say yes on that, but you need to be very clear cut. Like, okay, you are not a Bondi boy. You're being put in this app because it benefits us greatly.
I don't want someone in the app that doesn't have a jacket. That being said, obviously, you know my thoughts on Faye already for jacket.
But then Buck can't be in it.
Well, then with that logic, Buck has to go.
Yeah, but I've already, like, in my brain, Buck would, with my thoughts on Buck is that I feel like he would probably already be. I see Buck closer to a jacket than Faye, if that's what you're asking.
That's
Me too.
Someone that doesn't have a jacket can't be in the app, but Buck can not have a jacket and be in the app.
Look, we can't be double
Because he
standards
physically
here.
can't wear one, can't.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
this
we've
is-
literally
this is-
physically
this is-
can't.
Yeah,
Collin and I have paid money to get
All right,
Stop,
okay,
stop,
okay.
Because we're all yelling.
He physically.
All right. So we have a plan. D, you're gonna have to spend some time with Faye. Collin, you spend some time with Buck. Let's give it 3 or 4 days, and then we'll come with a decision.
But that's not accurate right now because things are changing, you know. Back before and just after the 45-day war, fuck, Bondi Boys had something to do every single day, whether it was actual war, patrol, guns, moving, boosting, banking. Things are different these days. Everyone's fucking dodo running. How are we gonna find? How are we gonna fucking find anyone's skills when half the club is either pushing or the other half is fucking fishing? Like how are we meant to see skill? No, well, some of us have been boosting, but not everyone wants to boost. Bank busting is not the same as it used to be. Before, we could bust 4 banks a day. I remember when I bust 6.
Everyone queue for jewelry store that goes for an hour and 18 minutes because the other one expired. Maybe if this jewelry store, the later one, the last one. I just want to see if having 6 of us queued for it helps at all.
Okay, so the last jewelry store.
The last jewelry store, yeah.
It's Christ, I wake up at shit times.
Someone claimed the vault, so there's got to be like something we don't like. I don't know if just having more people awake helps it or what.
Well, actually, if we're talking on claim, are we good to move on?
Okay, so what are we doing with Faye? Faye's not
Faye's
not going to be in the laptop until she becomes a jacket, so that means no, right?
So that means Buck has to get out.
So that means Buck has to get out. Is that true? Yes or no? Do we agree on that?
You're fucking
Listen,
my ability to make your money if we take Buck out. We get more money if we put Faye in. That's just my opinion. I'm not saying.
I think it comes back to what I was saying before, right? Are we dictating these names that is on this laptop to who we actually are? We know who we are. We don't need a fucking laptop and a list on there to tell us who we are. But I understand the importance of it. I understand the meaning behind it. So don't get me wrong. That's why I said like I'm very on the fence about it, because on one hand it could potentially help the club and fucking make us better, obviously make us money, etc., etc. But on the other hand, obviously we know what we stand for and who we are and all that kind of stuff. But that's what I'm trying to say. We're gonna let this list on a laptop fucking dictate who we are and who the members are and all this kind of stuff.
Make sure you queue for the
we didn't need a
jewelry
laptop
store.
to tell us. You know what I
The
mean?
last one on your phone.
But there's another fucking.
That's why I'm like
problem,
on the fence
right?
about it. You know, that's why I'm on the fence about it. Because
if we fucking put Jordan in, then Faye in, and keep Buck on, you do realize
The bottom one?
we need before we fucking say yes or no to any app, we need to make this rule apparent. Does it dictate whether does the app dictate whether they're in or out of the Bondi Boys? Because if it is, then that means all the hang-arounds we got now gone.
Yeah, because I understand that, and like if everyone else is against it, like willing to compromise on that, I just feel weird about having someone in that app that doesn't have a jacket on their back, because I feel like the whole point of that is the reason why, you know, this whole app thing is exists is for, you know, people in this gang to have the privileges of the gang because they're in the gang. You know what I mean? And look, I'm sure there's other gangs that probably just fucking interchange every fucking random Joe Schmo that comes into their lap just to fill numbers or whatever. But for me personally, it feels weird giving someone access to gang stuff if they're not in the gang, you know, even if it's really beneficial to us. Like, I feel like, yeah, if it's meant to be, you know, you're in a gang, you get access to a bunch of this gang shit around the city, then you should be in the gang. That being said,
Well,
you know, I've already
Right.
I've been a yes for Buck and Faye for a while. But I know we're still contemplating those. We've still got people that are no for both.
So basically, if we bring in Buck, Faye, and add Jordan, who is in the
That's
app,
it. Yeah, that's
we
fucking.
can't replace it.
Yeah,
So does that mean we're
fucked.
fucking off Little Cap? Does that mean he's gone?
That means Lizzie and Fart are gone too.
Lizzie, Far, and then who is the silver haired girl I haven't seen since the changes?
Ellie, that's
Ellie.
Jesse's.
Ellie.
Oh, yeah,
Does that
I
mean
haven't-
Ellie's gone?
I haven't seen her either.
She was doing so good, and then she disappeared.
Well, that's the thing.
Oh, because she's on the gang.
I think everyone in
And
the
she's
app.
awake on the other side.
I think everyone in the app should have a jacket, but does that mean everyone that has a jacket
Morgan,
should be in the app?
Luca.
Well, that's what I mean.
Th-
Like,
th- th-
are
that's
we,
what I'm
are
saying.
we
That's exactly what I'm
restricted by? Yeah, like well, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just
that's
saying
what I'm saying,
everyone
like, are we
in the app
letting
should
it,
have a
you know?
jacket, but I'm not saying that everyone that has a jacket should be in the app. Because those
I
are
guess
two
so,
very
well-
different things.
I mean,
Here's
then we
the-
have useless club members. They can't fucking
That's
do
what I'm.
anything.
That's what I'm not trying to say they're useless,
I'm
but
not
like
saying.
we got
Yeah, so it's.
we got 16 people on there, but how many of these cunts are like actually awake? You know
Like,
what I
we
mean?
only have
and
6
we're
people
literally
awake.
fucking ourselves. You know what I mean? So
If we have 6 people awake, okay, and the gang list is full, and I'm not awake, and you want to go out fucking boost and get G&E, then you have fucking 2 people in the club that we patched like 4 months down the line. It's like, oh, sorry, I can't
Yeah.
help. I'm not in the gang app.
yeah, this is what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, are we letting it dictate? Like, we know ourselves. We don't need a fucking laptop to tell us who's
Are
actually
you
a Bondi boy,
willing
who's
to?
not a Bondi boy.
Are you
but-
willing to remove like someone like Chain or Stevie that have been in for ages, like
Well,
a
that's-
patch member?
That's the thing.
No, I'm
Yeah,
not
I-
removing
I-
anyone.
That's what I mean. Like,
Well, then it's not up
as
to
long
us
as
then, we just don't have a
understand,
choice.
I'm keen to whatever. I'm down for whatever. But as long as we understand, like, we can't be like, oh fuck, no one's awake. Well, the thing is, like, people are awake. They're just not on the laptop. You know,
Can
that's
you
what it is.
can you
That's what it'll
even
come down to.
instantly like if you removed someone?
I can
like,
remove and re-add instantly, but we're not doing that game because I'm not
that's
playing
what I mean.
fucking person simulator.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't want that. I would hope that there would be a thing against that, but I guess not. Well, that's the thing. It's not up to us then, unless you're willing to remove someone else that's already jacketed and in that thing. Then it's just we don't have a choice.
So, are we? So then that means if you're going to put a jacket on Buck and Faye, you have to be 10,000,000% certain
Yeah.
that is your choice because you cannot patch. You got an unfortunate choice here. You got Faye, Buck, and Little Cap, and you can only pick 2. You need to really be careful who you bring. Because the only way to bring another person in is to kick someone out. You know that.
Why is Lil Cap so fucking high? Isn't he like the newest fucking hanger on? I haven't seen that guy do shit. Why is hanger
I'm
on?
not gonna lie,
Is he even in the conversation?
he's actually. I'm not gonna lie, he's actually pretty good at what he does. I'm not- I'll be
He's
I've been
honest.
watching,
fucking
he's been
incredible.
good.
Yeah,
he's
he's
been
he's pretty good, bro. And that,
He's
bro,
by
that's
the
not-
Okay.
I hope
he's
my
already
words
exceeded,
are strong,
like-
but like that's coming from me, bro.
He's already exceeded
he's
like
alright, bro.
your thoughts on all the other hang-arounds.
Yeah.
He's
Yes.
definitely up there. Like he'll definitely live. If I had to choose, like, say for example, I had to choose 3 out of the hangers I did now, he's 100% in the top 3.
All right.
But that's again, I know I can't speak for all
That's
you
why
boys,
I
but
thought
that's just
to
from
get
what I've
him.
seen, bro. He's good at what he does, bro. I'm not
Little
gonna
Cap
lie.
is so good.
I
Chat,
had to
Barry
rip him
hasn't
away from
seen
another
Little
crew.
Cap in character, so of
I
course
saw
I'm not
Little
going to be
Cap,
like,
and
oh,
fucking, he was outperforming
I've seen
Bondi
him
boys.
on last
He was
night.
out there patrolling,
Yeah.
getting
Barry
locations
hasn't seen it,
faster
chat,
than
so I
Bondi
can't.
boys in the fucking
I can't be
D-class
like, oh,
car
he's
class,
great,
and
even
some of us
though, you
get
know.
there in an S. He's the only one that fucking has any tactical awareness. I pretended. No one knew I was awake, right? I fucking pretended to kidnap Teddy. Fucking he called out on radio and being kidnapped on the beach. Only people that show up when there's patch members around. Fucking Ellie and Little Cap. And they
Didn't
come
you also
there,
try
2
something like
different
that
angles.
and shoot Stevie in the head?
On topic, please. On topic. On topic. Please, no, please.
No.
What to fucking insult me again like that, you little piece of shit? Remember where you fucking came from, you fucking private detective, little fucking snitch ass bitch. Remember who you fucking are. Remember your fucking place. Yeah, shut the fuck up, sit the fuck down, and understand that you don't fucking talk to me like that. You piece of fucking shit. Understand that.
Boys.
Guys.
Let's not get crazy, okay?
Don't make me send you back to your fucking roots, okay? Maybe I'll go down to the PD and say that you want to reform and maybe go PI. Hey, I know a guy that's got an oil rig. You can go make some more money, you fucking civilian. I've got a good place. You can be a PI, be a civilian, and grind all you fucking want. Shut the fuck up and don't ever talk to me like that again, you piece of shit. Shut the fuck up, too.
Listen, let's not go crazy here. Stay on topic. All right. Well, I mean, for now, like, are we keeping? So we're keeping Buck in the app. Is that what we all decided? He's too much of a benefit. Like, I'm willing, if everyone else is okay with having hangarounds in the app, that's fine. But if it was solely my decision, then I'd probably be like, if you don't have a jacket, you're not in the fucking app. But
they in the app, they in a jacket.
Are we?
Well, then Buck doesn't have a jacket then. So then we have to.
That's the thing. Are we just? Is it just because he can't grab one from the store yet, or is it because like we're still?
Well, we still haven't actually asked everyone in the club if they're all yes for it. You know, there's still two other people that are patch members that have to say yes, I guess.
I mean, stay quiet for this, but we need to realize now that this laptop has completely shifted our business model as a Bondi boy.
Yeah.
From the beginning, and it's worked really well. Now, are we letting that like, I get that you're all agreeing on it, just so you know. No more as soon as they catch wind of that, no more hangarounds, no more food in the bin, no more extra cash, no more 50k challenge. We are going to be nosediving our way down, and you realize we're all going to have to start doing the dirty work.
Here's what we have to decide today, I think, is: are we prioritizing activity within the club, or are we prioritizing those that have been there since the start? Because if we prioritize activity and we're going to try and utilize people that are most active in the club, then I hate to say it, but there's people on that list that, for whatever reason, whether it's in their control or out of their control, can't wake up to help with club shit, with financial shit, right? So if we are going to prioritize people that are around the most, then if we're going off that, there are going to be people that get removed from that fucking app. Or if we prioritize people that have been around for ages, then it's going to restrict us on how much we can do, because it seems like for even this local shit, we haven't fully tested it, but it seems even for that, you need to have 6 people on that list awake. So it's a matter of, do we prioritize people around longest, or do we prioritize activity?
I have info on that too, but we'll talk about that. Well, actually, this is a great time to talk about that.
Yeah,
so it turns
that's
out
another reason to bring it up.
So another crew did it. They had less than 6, and they were still falling out of the sky. But what they did have was 16 sprays. Now I bought 2.
Damn.
And I've spread it out. We are nearly at the edge up against Seaside. We're going to buy 1 more, then we'll take that little hotel area.
How many sprays do we currently have?
15. So
we need 2 more.
I did an updated image with the radius in our...
I honestly think it's worth it, because at the moment I feel like we're getting wind of a lot of these other gangs like learning shit, and we're still lacking behind. Like, I haven't seen anything different since we put all these we spent nearly fucking $1 million on sprays, and it feels like, you know, nothing in Vespucci has really changed. The locals kind of still see us the same way.
So
I know it's a lot of money to put on sprays, but I honestly think we should put some of that money from the meth run and spend whatever it is, like 300k or whatever, to getting those next sprays, just so we can hopefully see if that shit starts happening.
How many sprays do we have? How many sprays do we have?
So we have 14 sprays out. Currently in the treasury, we have 690,000. And I was going to buy, so you can only buy 1 a day. It turns out. I went to go buy, so I paid for 1 out of our joint account, the parleur, the fake account. And out of the legal one, I went to go buy another one, and they said I couldn't buy another one. So
is it per person?
No, it's per gang. So I'm gonna go after this meeting's done. I'm gonna go buy another one out of the legal money, and then I'm gonna go throw it up.
But will that be 16? Or
looks
no?
like we still have plenty of space.
We'll be 15. So if we put that one up there, or the 15 one up, we'll be on the edge of Seaside. If it says that we can't spray
We'll
there
just
and
go
we're
at
too...
Palomino.
Yeah, we can do that. Well, that's what I was thinking. If we do
So
that,
many-
then
yeah,
we're
we have so many
fully...
rentals, you get fucking
I want to
lifeguard
eventually...
just quickly.
Yeah.
Just quickly. So I worked it out that one more spray will get us as far as we can go up towards Dean's World. The next spray is exactly what D said. We work it and we start taking Great White, the 2 towers.
Yeah. I guess just quickly on that before I do forget as well. Apparently, there's some intel that Street Team / Hydra potentially could be going into canals and taking canals. I don't know how true that is.
Surprised.
I don't know how true that is. I don't know. You know, me and Jesse like last week went through and we couldn't see any flags or sprays. So
And by
I don't know if
Hydra,
something
you
that's
mean
being planned
CG,
or I
right?
think
Because it's all the same thing.
Yeah, if it would make sense. It would make sense for them to do that, like just logically,
Yeah.
because it's a buffer between us and the actual CG.
yeah.
Now, one
Quote,
thing you got to
unquote,
think
CG.
about here, if we need to get 16 sprays to get these locals falling from the sky, look at that map. Look how small that radius is, and look how far we've gone, and we're not even at 16 yet. Just north of that, where Burger Shot is Mandem. To the east of them is CG. Hydra sitting up there are gonna fuck themselves, and they're gonna get aggressive and push on us.
I think
There's no-
I think we have to take Civ. We have to start putting in Civ docs and start showing that is ours. Because otherwise we're gonna get. Here's what's gonna happen: if Hydra's moving in on canals, they're gonna overlap over Palomino. If they push up right against it, we're fucked. We literally need to put down a spray on Palomino so that the radius stops right on the road, like not up against it, because obviously that pushes into canals. But we need to make it so the radius prevents them from putting it too close on canals, because otherwise we're going to get locked out by them putting it right up on that wall, and then it's gonna basically block us from getting any of Civ docs. So
I'd rather them having to remove a spray, and because if they have to remove our spray, then it's fucking they'll come and talk to us. But if we have to remove one of their sprays, you know what the answer's gonna be.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that's why we need to get sprays. Like I'm not trying to make it push over into Civ docs, but we need to put on Palomino so that it locks. It covers that area, but doesn't push over the road. So then if they really push to go over that, then that's on them. So. Yeah. Because the beach and stuff, like Vespucci and stuff, people already know Vespucci. They're going to come for that last. We need to kind of make the outline of what we want first so that people understand what we're trying to claim before completely filling in the baseline area around. Because it's going to be a lot easier to hold closer to the Billabong than it is going to be, holding the outskirts, which is why we need to do those first so people understand where we're trying to set our limits to,
Yeah. We have a spray where we could can definitely reach rentals, or like the building before rentals and rentals.
Yeah.
There's one that's like where the blue
our
spot
place
is pretty
strats.
much.
But that's the thing, though. I know it's a lot of money, but it's like, what other progression right now are we really working towards within the club? Like, I want to know what fucking happens when, like, we get. What if we knock out all these sprays in the fucking app? Then what? Like, I feel like there's got to be these locals got to start respecting us more or some shit. If we get that number to zero, I know it's like $2 million fucking dollars, but.
Wait, do you know what these? Have I told you what these locals do? B?
You say you can give them shit, right? And they'll sell it. And stuff.
Yeah. So the last I heard when me and Chip spoke to Chody was that their locals are apparently potentially selling drugs, but they just didn't know where to pick up the money from. But this was like a week ago, though, so they may or may not know. We could try and get some more intel about it. Or obviously we may or may not just find out once.
Does that mean have they has any gang gotten to like zero on that fucking? Surely not. Otherwise we would have heard about it, right? Because
Rudy wanted to talk to me about that. So I've been pretty much every night. Me, Rudy, and Daryl from the HOA. We've been and Buck. We've been hanging out doing jobs together, and he's just ham loading information onto us. They've invited us up there to show us how they're doing it.
Because I would be surprised that no gang in the city has $2 million just to be like, fuck it, let's get all the sprays now and see what happens. Like, the fact that that hasn't happened, or at least there hasn't been any word of that, is like surprising to me. Because surely nothing, like there's a reason why when you put a spray down, that number fucking goes down and literally says next progression. So it's like, I'm shocked that no one has got any more info on it, because surely some of these gangs have like 2 mil just to throw away.
I think it's definitely something we just need to push and prioritize.
Yeah.
So after this, I'll go pay for another spray, and I'll put it up in, so that way I'll put it up there so Mandem and Seaside can't push any more south.
What's the
And then
cost
to
of the
mo-
spray pass?
Where are you going to put it?
So if you look at the top of the map, that's our last bit of territory up near Burger Shot, where we're going to put beach team. That is that's just the highest we can go.
Okay.
If we leave that any longer, I know they said they wouldn't, but Benji could potentially push down, and I know Mandem's also on the lip of that. And then we focus on Palomino tomorrow.
Yeah, and then Palomino. Yeah.
It might be per tsunami too. I'll wake up after tsunami and give it a test.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So is it, we'll find out, I guess, after tsunami. I'll find out tomorrow
can you only
whether we
put
can
one
actually
down
get
per
it.
tsunami now?
Yeah, they've limited. We're very
my
lucky.
God,
You know how you
that's
said
why
let's
then.
buy
That's-
8?
Yeah, that's why no one's hit fucking 0 yet, because they probably have the money to fucking do it, but they just physically can't.
Just have to wait. You know.
Fuck,
So
we need to,
without even thinking about it,
yeah, if
you
that's the
actually
case,
fucking saved us.
if that's the case, we need to get on that. We need to make sure that almost every tsunami we have money to throw towards that, because if something big does happen when we get all these sprays to fucking 0 and the next progression happens, whatever the fuck it is, and we get left behind for like a week, that first week could, you know, if there's money to be made in people's territories that we're not going to capitalize, we could just get fucking left behind.
Liam from the Angels is calling me right now. This could be.
Yeah, answer it.
Okay.
Yeah, Junior, it's why I'm gonna be prioritizing this fucking pushing a lot more with you, brother.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
just figure out how many bags. Just start.
It's not
Junior,
hard.
literally
That's
pick
what
a
I'm
day and say, here, these are your bags. Get it done within the week. And if people don't do it, then that's on
I
them.
wanted to do that.
Is that what we're gonna agree on? Do we have like an amount that each of you guys want to? Do we have I think if we delve deeper into it, like cuts for whoever, like how are they getting? How are people getting paid? Is like, for example, if I give fucking I don't even know if we're gonna give it to a hanger on or not. Cause, what's it called?
Just an example.
Another conversation.
Just say
like,
a
for
jacket.
example, is a hanger on gonna get like a certain amount? A jacket gonna get a certain amount? High command gonna get a certain amount? Like from this shit?
Fuck
Because
a
obviously
hang
it's
Yeah, I agree
no,
with that.
exactly.
Fuck
Yeah.
hang around.
yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah,
I
yeah.
think-
So then
No, I think the
Prospect
pillows.
patch,
If you're giving
will it be
pillows
different or what?
to no, I think the pillows should be purely a club thing, right? Because then people,
Okay.
like, if you do your pillows each week and whatever money you make after that, that's your shit. Because that solves the issue that D seems to be having now with people having personal shit. I think when you give those bags out, all that
That's-
money
yeah.
that gets made from bags goes to the club, and then if people do other shit to make their money to pay off whatever the fuck, then it's whatever. That's their own time. But if you have a number
Yeah.
of bags and they clean those each week, then you can't complain that they're not doing shit, because
Yeah.
they'll have those clean, they'll give it to you or give it to Pez, and then that's it. So we just need to come up with a number that say, I honestly reckon like 4 or 5 bags is very doable. You could literally do that in one day if you wanted to.
You can crush that out in an hour or two, cunt.
Yeah,
The
that's what I
only
mean, so-
thing, I guess, the only thing where I can see where it's clashing with that is if fucking only one person can push it at once. Yeah, that's the only thing.
I have an
Also, you get
idea.
He has an idea.
Instead of having to worry about handing out pillows and managing it, why don't we just increase the fucking club dues?
No, because then is this because you don't want to push? That solves the issue of you being like, oh, this guy, what do you do for money? If they have those pillows and they don't push it themselves and organize to push it themselves, then you have no reason to be like, this cunt's not giving money in because we gave him these pillows last week and he didn't fucking do it. I feel like just raising the club dues isn't going to solve your issue of like, oh, what does this guy actually do to the club? If we have pillows and everyone's responsible for those 5 each week, then there's no getting around it. You have to push that in whatever fucking time. And get it done, and that's it. And then everyone will have
and then
that.
what happens when someone doesn't fucking do it?
Well, then we go fuck it. They have to fork up the fucking money. We allocate someone that's in charge of making sure that every day on a week they check and make sure that those pillows are cleaned. And if they're not, whatever reason, they got to pay it. They got to pay it within their own fucking money.
You know
It'll
what?
be fucking Collin's job.
I'll fucking be that guy. That's my job.
Okay.
So then, are we?
I mean,
are we
sounds like an
I feel
enforcer
like it
thing,
sounds
but
like an
okay.
enforcer job, but sure.
Are we?
Well, no, because the Prime Minister's got to step in and get
But
some
you-
shit
are
done. I
you
don't
gonna
want a
remember?
civilian fucking doing it.
Just okay.
Hey, remember,
this is
Cookie's
how my
fucking
day
talking.
goes for collecting money. I wake up. I go first thing I do. I go straight to the bin. I check the briefcases. 70% of the time
Dundee's
they're
gonna
empty,
forget. He's
and
straight up gonna
my
forget.
first thought is Junior. Junior probably puts them in his bank account like I tell him to, and that's usually the case. But The reason why, and I know there was a stigma there about the 400k missing. The reason why that was up to 400k was because for over a month, I'd ask Junior, I go, hey, how much is it? How much did you clean? Oh, there's 60 in the storage. So I'll go in the storage, and there's 40 there. So then I'd write down 20k's missing. I wouldn't say anything because I'm like, I'm sure someone's probably taken it and they're not documenting it. See, you told me to always document everything, and I do. So now Junior and I, we're documenting everything. If you're in this club, you need access to that doc. If you're cleaning, exactly how much you clean and how much you put away, you put in that document, because I can't be around here because I look like a fucking liar every time I got to tell people, hey, there's money missing. Where's the fucking money missing?
Here's what solves that, because I barely push it all. But say you give me these 5 pillows, right? Say Monday is the day that you give out the pillows and the day you check and make sure that everyone's paid it, right? Obviously, there'll be some days where people aren't awake that day, but you just do it either the day before or the day after. You wake up and you're like, hey, has Barry paid his fucking pillows already? Just have somewhere where it gets marked. Say if I literally clean it in the first fucking day, you just tick somewhere that like Barry's cleaned his fucking portion of the bags for the week, he's sorted, and then when it comes to that Monday, you know that it's already done. That way you don't have to worry about exact money and shit. It's just, it'll be a lot simpler for you. It's either just a yes or no. Have they done it for that week? And if not, then you fucking go debt collect from them. You say, hey, you owe me this much in whatever.
I could probably realistically, like with the amount I do, because I try and balance everything else and whatnot, there'll probably be like, maybe like when I thought about it, if I say we're dishing out 5 per person, whatever, I don't even think that I'll be able to even cook that much. So like there might only be like, maybe this week there might only be 2 people that have 5 pillows, and then they gotta do it, and then the next week there might be someone else. Unless you want to divvy it to smaller amounts, like maybe 2 per or something like that. I would rather divvy it to small amounts, because then you got to keep track of like, fuck, who hasn't been cleaning for a while. I'd rather everyone just have the exact same amount each week and be like, hey, you're responsible for this. Where the fuck is it after that week? You know? Okay. Just so you
let's
guys
be
know,
real.
yeah.
This is a perfect fucking way to see if people ain't doing it. Well, then I know if you're in the app, you're a Bondi boy, but if you think about this smart, if you're not fucking carrying your weight, you don't deserve to be in the fucking app.
Yeah.
Good point.
You don't deserve to be in the fucking club.
Yep, good point.
You're so feisty today. I love it.
So just so you guys are aware, I know I've said it a lot of times before. Wait, was that me, sir?
You're fine.
Sorry. Yeah, if you guys weren't aware, 17,000 with food, roughly, or just over 17,000 per pillow. You times that by 5, that's around about 85 racks, 85,000. Just in product alone, not including anything that gets clean or anything like that. So it's very lucrative. It just comes down to like, obviously me cooking, and then I just need I just need to try and balance it with everything else. Because if I'm just doing nothing but cooking, then I can't make money, you know.
I'm fine with whoever enforcing it, but I think if you and P already have a system for money, like since it's your product, Junior, I want you to be responsible for handing it out, and making sure that everyone's actually like got that money from it at the end of the week or whatever. I'm fine with D or Collin or whoever, like, you know, if they don't, then fucking them up or whatever. But since it's your shit, you know, you need to make sure that that money comes back to you so that it goes to P.
Okay,
so they can enforce that people do it, but you need to be the one that's like, hey, ask D or ask Collin, hey, has this person done it? If not, then give it to them to go fuck them up. But you'll still need to be like, where's my money from that? I need it. And then they can deal with actually getting it for you.
I think I definitely liaise with Collin with that as well.
Yeah.
We'll call Collin Junior. Let's turn that meth tab that you made on the doc, Junior, to who you've given meth to, and how much they've made. And
I can do that. Yeah,
we can document it.
Also, real quick, what's the quota?
People for
4 or 5 bags. Are we doing
how many bags do you think you could give to like just average, like, say, honestly, how many like, main people are like usually awake?
Honestly, I think if I had to divvy it based off like me cooking and then like balancing out everything else and all that kind of shit as well, honestly, like, and if we're gonna give that to like all jackets, probably like 3 max, to be honest.
3?
Because based off like 2 to 3 max, based off how much, because I can cook every hour, but like obviously sometimes it may be we might be out fucking boosting, or we might be fucking in jail. We might, so it's not. I'm always.
I mean, 3 bags split amongst you. That means maybe each like week those 3 bags will be clean no matter what. So it's still money.
That's what 51K almost is that?
Yeah, 51K. You times that by how many people in the club, we're making nearly $500,000 a week. So
that's what I mean. It's good money. You just have to keep on clean. The hardest thing. Okay, I want to be honest. The hardest thing for me is I can just fucking cook and just do nothing else but cook. The only thing with that is then like I can't pay my own bills. Yeah, like I can't make money myself. Like, so I have to. It's I have to find a good balance, and like I'm always gonna prioritize that over making money
Well,
for me and my own bills, and yeah.
do
So
we
I
turn
could like just do
mine-
nothing but cooking, but yeah, it makes
Do
it
we
harder
start
for me to be honest.
utilizing the north of Vespucci then with my product? Because me and you have the same
I think we
qualities.
should. I think
I
we
think
should.
we do
I
that.
want to raise
And-
an important point.
Hold on, just last thing on that. It makes it easier as well. Say that solves the other problem of two people pushing at once. That way you can at least have two people pushing at the same time, and you can have maybe just find a spot where they're like right next to each other, and you can have one person looking out for both of them. So
that cost me and Junior per 40 pillows is 97k each to make that many.
yeah.
So
No, we
I feel
definitely should
like-
be pushing
yeah,
both
yeah.
for sure. So
Okay.
Junior's one we keep. So Junior's one's the one like around the Billabong, right? So it's Vespucci or Vespucci Beach.
Yeah.
Vespucci Beach.
Vespucci
This is
Beach.
Wash.
Okay. And then we'll push
Mine's-
Pez's in Vespucci. So just have a spot for both of those. So it's super easy to remember. If you have Pez's one, you go here. If you have Junior's one, you go here.
Easy.
Yeah. And just quickly on that, because I know we briefly touched on it, but just to 100% confirm, in regards to cut like money for these people that's going to be doing this, for these pillars that are going to be divvied out, is it going to be $0 to the person, 100% to the club?
It is a club thing. So here's what we're gonna do.
Okay.
Sunday, okay? Sunday, Australian Sunday, every week is gonna be when you hand out those fucking pillows and when you collect them fucking money from it, unless they hand it in earlier and you want to do that. But to make it easier, I think with the actually collecting the money, it's gonna be hard because you know people might not always be awake.
Do you guys want Stevie here? Stevie's calling.
She's not high command.
No, I mean, is there anything else like?
Wait, is this a fucking high command meeting? I'm sorry. When did we fucking let this guy in here?
He's also a founder. That's why
He's a founder.
Barry
I don't
said
give a
that's
fuck.
something else.
Oh, he's a founder. Oh, that changes everything. No, it fucking doesn't.
Wow. That's something I wanted to bring up in this meeting as well.
Well, the topic of chip is going to be
before we
brought
go
up.
on 50 fucking things. Yeah, so every Sunday is more for Junior and Pez. Every fucking Sunday, you'll hand out those bags and be like, all right, this is your fucking bags for the week. If I don't see your money by next Sunday, literally someone from the club's going to fucking take that money from you one way or another. If they don't clean it, then they have to get that money for you. Like, they owe that money regardless. So what you should both do is like stock up on fucking pillows. Obviously, if you still want to push in between, then that's fine. But start stocking up so that you've got enough pillows so that on Sunday we can fucking, whoever's here, you fucking hand them out to it. If they're not here, then fuck it, they get less time, whatever. You hand those pillows out and be like, all right, I gave pillows to this person, this person, this person, and then they've got till the next week to give it to you. Otherwise, you know, dunzo. Okay. And that gives you a few days to build up your cooks and shit and get like a good stockpile so that you can fuck it off to them.
Yep.
When do the crates go? Because they're going to go soon, right? Aren't they going to get fucked?
Okay, so
we finish up on that topic.
Let me. Okay, this is going to be big. Oh, sorry, Junior.
Oh no, I was just saying, are we finished on him? No one has anything else to say.
Okay, so
well, that'll come into action.
Before anyone cuts me off with opinions on this, you just need to listen to this first, right? Because this is honestly going to bend us over and fuck us.
G Sows, thanks for the
So the storage containers, they're here until they fall apart, and that's it. They're done and dusted.
How long do we
then
have?
We have to rely on the warehouse. We probably have about 2 weeks.
We have to. I honestly think just to be safe, you should get everything out of those. We should stop using them like 5 days before, because otherwise we're gonna forget.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Agreed.
Yeah.
So here's the next thing. All right, now everyone's gonna have an opinion on this. Just let me get it out.
Here we go.
Shano went and got himself a Class 2 license.
Ah, here it comes. Oh god,
Found
here it
out
comes.
by a judge that if he's with,
just listen to.
Yeah, just listen. You're gonna want to hear this.
Bro, chip a high command or a prospect, man. I swear we've had this conversation 50,000 different times.
Okay, wait. Are we gonna talk about that, or are we gonna talk about the?
Let's talk about this next, because that's not as important. Now, Shano needs to get rid of that Class 2 license because he found out if he's with anyone that commits a crime, and they have a Class 2 on him, be it the MP or whatever it's called. He's known associate and he will get raided because he'll be known as someone that is harboring Class 2s for him. So Shannon's like, okay,
why is that important?
Listen, well, shut the fuck up and I'll tell you.
No, I want to know.
If he was to hand
his Shane owns the warehouse.
Gets better. If he hands over his Class 2
I stand up by my high
weapon,
command member right here. Love my high command.
Good, yeah, he is a high command.
Yeah.
If he hands in his Class 2 weapon and his Class 2 license, immediate raid because he could have been stockpiling Class 2 weapons. So Shano has asked me if we can hand in his weapon and ask if he can hand over the keys to the warehouse.
Oh, really now?
Mm-hmm.
You know, every single clean guy that stopped being clean became Bondi boy.
Well, he doesn't want to be a Bondi boy.
Then he gonna be no boy no longer.
What do you mean?
shit!
You're gonna change his gender?
You're gonna cut his penis off? He's got a huge
That's
cock.
it.
You need a saw.
Mate, Shane wants to go down that route. It's not gonna look pretty for him.
Here's the thing. At this point, from what P's told me, I don't think he has an option. He can't get rid of the MP set. It's already too late. He can no longer
Go
be.
down to the Billy, I'll sit down there.
Who is that?
Faye.
Okay. He can no longer be the owner of the warehouse. I don't think there's anything we can do about that. It's gone. If he said that he doesn't want to be associated with BBMC anymore, I hate to agree with D, but he knows way too much about what we've put in there and the contents of that. If he really wanted to, and if he's like cutting ties with BBMC, if one day he really wants to fuck us, that really could come back to bite us in the ass. I know that, you know, we're all friendly with him and he's done a lot. We've done a lot for both sides. We've done a lot for him. He's done vice versa. But the information he has the potential to literally destroy the club.
And, how do you feel about this, Pez?
Oh, how do you reckon I feel? Literally my best
I'm
friend.
not-
I've
I'm
known him
not
since
trying
I
to
was a
reckon.
child.
I'm not trying to reckon. I'm trying to hear what you have to say.
But yeah, let me just go on that before we go on like opinions of what to actually do. We've killed people that have had less information that can damage the club, drugs, etc. We've killed people for less. So, if we don't fix the issue the same way, then it sets I guess a very different precedent. Get this fucking shit off the table. Suffice to say, yeah, he can no longer own the fucking warehouse, and if he knows information that's in there, it can fuck us. So we do have to do something about it.
Okay, then this is like category 7 fucking issue right here. Like, we need to run and fix it right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm talking like we should be out the meeting room and moving quickly.
We need to figure out what we're gonna do before we just throw ourselves out there. We need to, that's
so
why we're here. We need
this
to
is
figure it
why
out
I
right
asked
now.
you all not to cut me off, is because now we 2 weeks.
I can't.
Oh, you cut out.
Guys,
you
wait,
cut out.
wait,
guys,
Alright.
Anything
So,
cut
wait.
me off.
I sound good now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, this is why I said don't cut me off, is because we now have the issue that our storage that we're currently using every day is about to go just vanish, and now our secret armory is about to vanish. And also remind you, Shana also holds the storage that we use up on Chumash that Jesse and I have been using
Wait,
for the
use that?
armory. Yeah, that's where me and Jesse use that as the armory. This is
Does that,
when
does
we
that come
move
up
guns.
on his profile as well?
Yep.
Oh, so
Uh-huh.
that's fucked as well then.
I tried to say to him, I go, how about we just, once you hand your stuff in, we just clear all that stuff out, they go and raid you, see it's fine, and then we keep using it. But he wants to get dirty. He wants to go start boosting because he needs to boost to get drift parts for the drift
That's,
school.
that's what I'm saying. At any
Wait,
time, if he's yeah, if he's going down that no, I think you can actually
Wait,
I've heard.
hold the fuck up.
So here's the next thing. And you guys have all just got to what I've got. And as Shano's best friend, I know that he fucking held that from me. Shano's going to be joining another crew.
Wait, he's
You're
joining?
joking.
That's the only
Who?
way you can boost. I don't know. He wouldn't tell me. I saw him yesterday, and I've known this guy since me and him were in kindergarten. He'll always tell me as straight as it is. Yesterday, I had to hold him up and check for a wire because he was walking around pacing, nervous, freaking the fuck out. And that wasn't the Shano that I grew up with. I've always said I've held him and Davo at the same high regard that I hold you boys. But after hearing what I heard yesterday, I'm not really in the same boat as Shano right now. I
Okay,
think that
here's what's gonna happen then. If he's fucking us over, he's leaving. Sounds like he's about to be a category fucking 2 snitch. You know what? I don't give a fuck. I don't need no club votes. From this point forward, the next thing that we should be fucking doing is clearing out that warehouse. We need to discuss where it's gotta go, and we are going to fucking murder that motherfucker. I'm gonna put him in a boat and I'm gonna get any secrets we know out of him, and we're gonna dump him in the ocean. Then I'm gonna use the money that I've been saving, and I'm gonna buy 100 fucking grenades, and then every 2 hours I'm gonna be popping 2 grenades. Oh, I know, yeah, big deal. I'm gonna be throwing grenades in the haze every single fucking day. To fucking, at least you and fucking Chip came and talked to us about it. This guy's doing it behind our fucking backs. The disrespect to the BBMC? It fucking scares me. No, he has an issue with us and doesn't want to bring it up. So now I've got an issue with him.
Curse of the golf course, boys.
Grenade a day, every day until Hayes shut down. I don't give a fuck.
How do we fix our cars?
We got a Harmony.
Tuna shop.
When I'm literally, I want fucking, I don't want to hear the word.
What about
Hayes
Otto's? Otto's is kind of
again.
lit.
Well, then we go to Otto's, we go to Tuna Shop, we go to Harmony. But we are going to fucking we're going to disrupt Hayes from operating.
Isn't Pez still like second in command?
Okay,
at fucking
for starters,
Hayes?
you're not doing that. What is the employees of Hayes? You know, you're fucking
and
me
gonna
over there.
Fucking stop me?
Me, cunt. Because you're fucking over my income.
Okay.
What has Hayes done?
Stop me then.
I will.
Do it and
why
find out
are
what
you
happens
fucking
next.
over with a club member? You remember why I joined this company? I mean, this fucking club.
Because you're Bondo till you're dying. Right now, Hayes
That's right, and
appears
I've
to be an
proved
enemy.
it. So
Well,
you cutting off my income, Colin's income's going to prove.
Well,
So what, you want to work for a trader?
Give
You
me
want
a
to
piece
assist a
of
trader's
paper.
fucking business?
Assist a trader?
A trader.
What has he actually done to traders?
Trader! The word trader!
Has he physically done something?
He's a
Shane is
trader!
literally joining another gang. Sounds like he's ready to snitch and give us up any fucking moment. He has betrayed us.
Kinda true.
He is an invisible jacketed member. It's the same thing for you, same thing for fucking Chip. Every fucking clean guy has been a jacketed member. He is the BBMC, and he's a BBMC member going and joining another fucking gang. No loose fucking ends. I don't give a flying fuck. We dump him in the ocean, blow up his business. We're Bondi boys, not fucking Bondi bitches. What, you scared to lose your legal fucking income, you fucking pussy?
No.
No,
Scared
you gotta fucking
I'll
get
quit the
tattooed
job,
by
but you're not
the
blowing up that business up. That's just insanity. You're not making any sense.
Yo, Wolfie. You fucking...
Oh, really?
You're hanging out to a
You're
stable
gonna
member
put that.
today?
What's the difference between me and Wolfie?
Oh, shit.
You're gonna put me in the same boat as that trader? I'm a trader. I betrayed my brothers.
You wanna go and still work.
I
for
should
the guy
have
that's
picked the
getting ready
golf
to betrayal.
course.
Try fucking
Wait
now,
for
that's what
him?
you want to do. Well, it's his fucking business. He's the owner.
Oh.
It's mine and his business.
Yeah, and you're still. So you're telling me you want to go and ocean dump this cunt, and you still think that he's gonna
Did I
want to
say
keep
I wanna
you part
ocean
of the
dump him?
business? Oh, I'm sorry. What?
Did you hear me say I want to ocean dump him? When did that word come out of my mouth? I agree that we need to do something about it. But you're not blowing up a business to prove a point. You might be the PM of this club, Dundee, but it doesn't mean you get fucking say everything. This is why we have votes. If the club votes against it unanimously, yeah, we'll do it. But no.
My thing with that, before we talk about blowing up Hayes and just staying on Shano, is, I mean, what else can we really do to stop him, to ease our minds knowing that he can never talk about the warehouse other than killing him? Like, I like Shano and I've done a lot with him, but it's like he knows too fucking much, and if he's in another gang, that's almost just as bad as talking to the fucking cops.
If he joins another gang, I'll shoot him.
I thought you said he already was.
Does
the
that make
booster,
you
right?
happy?
It sounds like he already is.
If he is in a gang, I can't confirm that. I'm just going off what he said. It sounded like he was joining another gang. That's the only way. If you put the pieces together, yeah, sounds like he's joining another gang. If he joins another crew, I'll shoot him myself.
You said it
I'm
yourself.
not blowing up Hayes.
Pez, would you agree that he puts his business first, like Drift School and fuck Overboost and Hayes? He puts them first.
Shit.
You told
Yes,
me
because
himself.
it's
He would never
Yes.
go. He would never go loud. But now he needs to
Never
go
go loud.
loud. He needs to go loud to get boost parts for the Drift School, right?
This,
He needs to
and
boost,
he does not have a choice. He does not have a choice.
He does not have
And
a
I
choice.
understand why.
So if he was, then this would be the perfect time for him to come. Hey, I need to go loud. Can I become a Bondi boy, right? But no, he's not coming to us. He's going to someone else because he needs the boost, and he didn't come to us, and we'd be the best option. We are literally his clean. He is the clean guy for a gang already, and has a very powerful position and knows how powerful we are. Yet he chose to keep it a secret from us and is boosting with someone else, and didn't even bother to make a conversation. And you said it yourself. You have to hold him up to have a wire. And I'm sorry, you trust him?
I
cannot
just lose
believe
trust
you
in
were this
someone.
slow.
Could you, if Barry betrayed you once, could you lose all trust in him?
Yes.
I don't think that's true. If
Are
he
you
joins
dumb
another
enough
crew,
to fucking poke the bear twice? Think about it, man. Every time I let someone go, they fucking go and snitch. Cops, civilians, every damn time. You know it's true. Why should we be any different here, Pez? I do not think that we could just go put a bullet in someone's head and then think that what if he miraculously survives? Because this has happened before. I ocean dumped Bodie, but I did it accidentally too close to the shore and someone caught it in. And then you ocean dumped someone else and then there was a submarine underneath. You never know what could happen. He's gone to another gang. If he needed a gang and needed to boost and cared about us, he'd call us. But he don't care about us. He went to someone else. I don't trust him. I don't like him. And I don't want him to be the owner of our warehouse. He knows too much. He's a risk. And the disrespect he showed us, I ain't no fucking pussy. I'm gonna fucking show him every day what it's like to fuck around and find out. Betray us like that. A jacketed member. You know what would happen if Chip fucking did the same thing? Just because that he's got a position at a legal business? That should change anything? If Chip did the same thing, you would fuck him over faster than shit through a goose.
He loves
This
that saying,
affects
doesn't
you.
he? He loves saying shit to a goose.
you know, what I'm fighting back here on is not shooting Shano. If he's really joined another gang, yeah, I get it. But we're not blowing up Hayes.
Why?
Because then we're just flexing for no reason.
He betrayed us.
I fully, listening to all of this, fully stand by the idea that we need to clear the warehouses as quickly as possible and get that.
We also need,
fixed
he's the only
before-
one that can sell it, right? So we can't do anything to Shano until we figure out what's happening with that
my
fucking
point.
warehouse.
That's my point. We need to leave him the fuck alone.
Yeah,
get these warehouses.
If we go blast him
and
right
then-
now and he miraculously survives, he's gonna go sell it, keep the money for him fucking self. Because why the fuck not? Oh,
But
they're already fucking me
we need
over.
to empty it.
We need to.
He's
Oh
not
yeah.
gonna-
We need to empty
He's
it.
not going to give us the
We-
money.
We got 3 things we need to do. We need to find another spot where we're gonna put this shit. Can't be the fucking crates because those are gonna be gone within a week, right? We need to sell that fucking warehouse. He is going to give us the fucking money, or he's, you know, but that's why we can't show aggression towards him until we're sorted with selling or transferring, whatever the fuck we got to do with that warehouse. Because if we leave him with no option, he's just going to keep the money for him fucking self, or if he fucking dies, his grandson will inherit it, and we won't see any of that money. That's still like, what, 300, 400k that we're going to have to get back by selling that. So if we go aggressive to him straight away before, and he catches wind on what we're thinking of doing to him, he's not going to give us the fucking money. It's gone. We have to figure that out first before we figure out what the fuck we're going to do with him.
So
No,
I
it's only
spoke to him last
250K,
night.
right?
Yeah, but it's still
There's-
250k that we're going to fucking lose by shooting him first and asking
Okay.
questions later.
I don't know where you got that figure from. We bought it at 700, so it'd be like 350k there. But we've only made 5 payments on it because we pay it every fortnight to stretch it out.
We haven't paid
So-
off the warehouse.
That's a very fucking new warehouse. We've had it
Yeah,
for 10
but
weeks.
I thought we would have used the money from selling the other warehouse. I thought we used the money from the
No,
other one to pay.
No, we used it to pay off the fucking money on the last warehouse because Chip was the loan holder.
Yep.
Oh my god! I thought we paid that.
So really,
warehouse
I mean, he's sitting there with a $500,000 fucking loan. That
That's
warehouse.
Oh, well, then
perfect.
fuck him
Let's
then.
fuck
I
him
thought
with
we
it.
paid off
Fuck
the
him.
warehouse. Fuck him. Yeah, fuck him. He can
Fuck
sort
him.
it. Fuck it then. I thought we paid it
Not my
off.
problem. He wants to fucking
Oh
betray
my
us. His
God.
fucking problem now.
He's gonna be paying off I hope he wants a warehouse because I ain't fucking paid that shit. Oh my god.
clear
No,
it
fuck
out
it.
and
Let's
leave
go.
them with
Let's
the
go clear the. Yeah, we should. We need to figure out where we're gonna put
We
this
don't
shit
have a
then,
place.
and let's go clear it out.
So
Well, we
I
have a
had a
big
look in
problem
there.
because
The
slots.
guns are the variable thing, but we've got
There's
like
actually not much
ED
left in there,
weapons.
to be honest.
Yeah, we don't even fucking use it, to be honest.
Let's just get the scorpions out at the very least. Where can we even fucking put them?
We don't use them because we've been using the storage containers. You bet your ass the moment,
Yeah, I know.
the storage containers are gone, we're going to be using that warehouse and dumpsters.
We need to find a new storage for the for like the 8th time this year. It feels like we have
There's
to
not
find
enough
another.
slots.
What do we? What? No, not enough slots for what?
What we like. Think about it. We can't all just like go store it in all of our apartments separately because
Well,
there isn't
we wouldn't
enough
want that if we get.
space.
Well, if we can't do that anyway, because if we get raided, we're fucked. So we have to find something else.
So okay, so this is. I thought about this. We could go get another warehouse. I haven't got the money for it. Find another clean guy. We shoot all our friends. Each house needs at least to have a few storage vehicles, and that way, and we go back to that document. I know I'm guilty for this too, but if we go to that document where we spread out all the house keys, if each house has a vehicle where we can store shit, we just keep the crude bare
that
essentials
defeats
in there.
the whole purpose. Otherwise, what's the point of having illegal shit? And why don't we just keep in that warehouse? Because we're all gonna have illegal shit that we're gonna get. It needs to go somewhere where we can't get raided. That's the whole point of having the warehouse.
But that takes time. We're gonna do that again, but we need a temporary solution.
Yeah,
temporary
that's
solution
why-
right now is
Which
the
is the
vans.
vehicle? Yeah, is the vans. I own 2. I got one at Dean's World, and I got one. Actually, no, that's like I got one down at the Billy and one in my house.
I'm just speaking from
Okay.
experience from someone who hasn't actually been raided themselves, but has been associated closely enough with Dean
Excuse
to
me!
get raided 3 times. I have never been raided. You have been raided.
Be very careful what you fucking say.
I have not
Be
been.
very
No,
careful.
I'm not saying it's a bad
You're very
thing.
good job.
I'm just saying
What
that
was I
Barry
saying?
Benson has not been raided. You have been raided.
I haven't been raided.
My apartment has
you are
never
the
been
highest
raided.
target right now. You're the highest target right now because whenever it comes to BBMC, you own all the cars that I drive.
That's why
you own all
I'm
the homes
saying
that I
I
drive.
can't have
and-
any of that shit. That's why. That's literally. You're literally saying my
Good.
point is I can't
Okay.
have it because if you get fucking raided, I get fucked.
Okay, so who's
That's
not
literally
gonna
what
get
I was
raided?
saying. Is I can't have vans in my house.
No, so your house, no vans in your house, but you used to have keys to other people's house.
Punch me.
And it takes one person in that house to have
Punch
a van
me.
that you can access and pull out. This is just temporary, B. I get you. It's a fucking terrible temporary, but we save enough money so that way we can actually get another warehouse.
Punch me and I'll go sort it out.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Why did it? That was so.
Wow.
He fell over.
Just
Man,
make sure
that
you're
was a-
yelling so he can.
Come like that?
Hold on, let me.
Just look, Colin, say what you said to me.
You can just have the
there's
meeting on the floor.
There's someone down at the Billy right now, completely blacked out with a voice changer, asking to speak to Erwin Dundee.
Oh.
I'll go down there. I'm a pussy.
No, we should all go
Okay,
down. I'm not
Yeah,
going
it's
to go
our
down there
fucking
and
Billy, cunt. Of
We
course we're
still,
going down
yeah,
there.
we still
guys are
need
stuck in
we
the
like.
Okay, wait. Final fucking thing then, before we deal with that, is where the fuck are we? So we're gonna buy a van. Have we got vans to put shit in temporary then?
I bought Collin one.
Yeah, I've got a van.
I've got 2 for myself, so I'll hand the van over to
Let's
someone.
talk to this fucking guy, get him the fuck out of the Billy, and then we got to clear everything out of the fucking warehouse, put it in the van, and then we'll figure out the rest.
So, whether we do it now, or whether we do it after?
I could
think
actually,
we
real
should,
quick, show of hands if Faye should be a jacket. Quick, what D's down?
His face down.
No one.
Quickly, go hold his arm up.
I'll be back.
All right, we're gonna go do
Okay,
it.
well,
if you guys want to
Wait.
We need to sort this
All
now.
right. Well, if we want to talk about do you want to change radio first before we talk about something?
No. Queen smack. Oh, it's locked. Richmond golf course. Oh, I locked it. She's still outside. Why is she still outside? Wait, are you inside, Stevie? Oh.
Sorry, I just need a second to work myself up to coming in here. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome.
Oh yeah, I forgot about all the wolfy stuff. Where's D?
I
He was
don't know. He went to go get food.
He was, I think, it was 9. No one had food.
What do you want?
We're finishing this fucking meeting. I got your radio, cunt.
I'm on my way back now. I'm getting food.
Okay, hey, can you get me some?
Nah, man. Why don't you buy some of it your fucking self?
Can you...
Can I get...
What the fuck is
Oh,
up?
I've been waiting. I've been waiting
Number
here for
5
so
large.
long, Dundee. Hey,
Number
yeah, can you
6.
also give me?
Jesus Christ.
2 number 3s. A number 3 with cheese.
I don't know. He's really fucking on
Number
one today.
4 large.
He's fucking on one.
4 large.
4 number 4s.
Has anyone got any food? Because I probably will pass out.
Nah, bro.
Oh, great.
That's how he went.
I have French fries. Do you
Oh,
want
I would love some fucking fries.
Barry, have you not dicked Dundee down in a while?
There you go.
Oh, it's been
What the
months.
fuck did you just say?
What?
I heard that wrong. Holy shit. Wait.
Why would you?
What?
Sorry,
what
that
did
seemed
you
like
think
so
I said?
out of the blue to ask.
Nothing?
Look, I don't not to quote like Brooklyn 99, but I feel like if I say to D is like Barry not fucked you in a while, boned you in a while, he's gonna be like, bones.
What happened to
then
what happened to
just-
Chip?
He's right
What
there.
do you mean? Oh, you're talking about Whip?
I literally can't see him.
What?
Oh, wait, what? Maybe you need to
Jesse's
jump.
awake.
Take your
Hello, Jesse. Come to the golf
See a
course.
rugged man in a beard.
Of course it is. See you there.
See you soon.
Here, I can't see.
Jesse's
Yo, Chip.
awake.
Wait, you know, he is here.
What's
Jesse's
up?
awake
I'm
as
here.
well.
What's
Hey,
up?
jump, jump, jump. There you go, there you go, there you go.
Oh, shit.
Jesse's awake
What
as
happened?
well.
Oh my God, Stevie.
Jesus, Stevie.
Sorry, he scared me. I thought he was a
Smashly, thanks for the 10
Oh, sorry,
gifted.
no.
Can we please get some Baz love in chat for the subbies? Thank you so much. We're 15 away from fucking 2,300. Thank you so much, Smashly. And Mr. Y, thank you for the 13 months.
You broke
It's up for
my
13.
heart.
Also more 100%
Fuck
meth
you,
runs. Chase,
friends.
cute, Stevie, Queen of
Tearing
Vespucci.
us
True.
apart. Fuck your dog. I hope it never comes home.
Yeah, I know this is a lot of the stuff we're talking about is high command stuff, but there are some minor stuff that, you know, I want Stevie here for, because I think she will help with, you know, us not yelling at each other. Maybe.
I'm just here to do chaplain things.
Yes, that would be good. Yeah, Jesse is also awake, and then D should be on his way once he gets. I think it'll take a few minutes. He's got to pull the stick out of his ass first, and then he should be here.
Yeah, I mean, we're on agreement, right? He's been a little bit on edge.
Oh, 100%. He's
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
I
mean-
also take bets how long it takes.
Holy
him to
shit!
punch you.
Extractions! Thanks for the 10 gifted
what?
subs. Emily Rose with the
everyone
5.
Well, he's
Smash
put-
with another
I
5.
fully expected to just be like,
Holy
why
fuck,
is
chat.
Stevie
Can
here?
we get
No
some
offense,
fucking love in
Stevie,
chat
I'll
for
be here.
extractions?
No,
Emily
that's respect
Rose,
in a lot of ways, but
Queen
she's
Smashley,
gonna
the
be like, why is
almighty
this a high
Rook
command
gifted
thing? Why
5 subs as well.
Yeah.
Lavender Rose, thank you
I
for
mean,
the
he's
5
been on
months.
edge
Thank you
since
guys.
him and
Holy
Shane
fuck.
fought.
Thanks, chat.
when
Please
he
get some
shot you
love
in
in
the
chat.
face.
Yeah.
So fucking much. That was like 20
Was that ever
fucking-
addressed? Was ever
20
reprimanded?
Oilers. Pipe God, thanks for the 18 months.
So we have the
Oh my
meeting.
god, 1% away from level 4.
Oh, I wanna think about sirens.
Oh, we should hurry this up then.
Yes.
Where is he? He's just getting food.
Yeah, come on, you man. Oh,
Oh.
look, I'll just leave it unlocked. Make sure you stand here for a sec before you.
Thank you.
Wait, is Stevie still here?
Yes.
Oh, there she is.
Yeah.
Alright, good. Wait, is Collin still here?
I know.
Yes.
Yeah, he's right there.
Jesse.
Oh, I don't
Hey,
think Jesse or I see
Jesse.
Collin. Collin, can you like
Hey.
lie down or something? Or jump or.
Spacing between
Oh,
us
there
is
he goes.
pissing me
Yeah.
off.
That's it.
Holy shit. Okay.
I'm
Yeah, you
getting in
get-
between these two. I'm not getting punched.
No, why'd you put me on the edge? He's gonna punch me next. Oh, I just.
Oh, I think I just
I'm
heard
pretty sure
Dundee
I'm the
arrive.
one-
I just heard you.
Pretty sure I'm the one getting punched next, so
18,
you're probably
thanks
in
for
the
the
clear.
5 gifted subs. It's
we're
5,
gonna
thanks to
even
the
just take that, Stevie,
4
so come around.
months.
Go stand next.
Thank you,
Okay.
chat. Can we get some fucking love in chat?
How
for
about we
this
all
is-
the
talk
fucking
this is
about
the
gifted
handsome
Instagram real
side.
quick?
Don't you worry, sir.
Yeah, everyone on that side is fuck ugly. True.
Hey.
Take that back.
Oh, look who it is. The Dodo truck
Hello.
running extraordinaire.
So what the fuck are we talking about at this
Wait,
point?
who?
What do you mean who?
Yes.
Dundee's right. What do you mean who?
Colin here, I can't see it.
I can't remember what the last fucking topic
You might
was.
need to jump again.
Colin, you're probably-
Stevie's also here.
I
Sir, were you-
Stevie. I
Collin,
can't
you
see
need to
Colin.
jump.
Colin, you gotta jump.
I see
Or
Colin.
lie
now.
down. There he
Oh,
goes.
dude, you were aiming that towards me.
Yeah, I was.
Okay,
Gonna
let's
bend
go to
his
drive
way.
a fucking dust in when we want anytime.
Wow, roasted.
Yeah, sure.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
Yeah, step outside and put your money where your mouth is done.
Okay.
Um,
Let's sit down at the computer right now,
Oh,
pussy.
what
I'm on the
is it?
computer right now.
Why
Burn it
is
up.
it
No,
taking
we're not
up
fucking
here?
waiting
I
here.
don't-
No, we're not
I don't
fucking
have
waiting
time
here
for
you
this.
can't.
Burn it up.
Oh, that's an
Jesse,
old.
if you do
That's an
that,
old
oh,
IBM.
Burn it up.
I literally am leaving if you guys do that.
Oh, it's gonna take forever to boot up. That's like an old IBM.
It's like Windows
I'm
95.
not
what the fuck?
joking. I'm leaving if you two actually
Those
do this.
PCs don't even turn on.
Burn it up, okay?
Yeah, those are old.
I don't know what he's talking about. There's no electricity power.
It
to
looks
this.
like they're
No,
firing up Overwatch.
Are we gonna
Yeah,
like
looks like
have
that
this
Overwatch.
meeting? Or are we
No,
gonna
I'm out.
like?
Colin's
end it?
going.
Yes.
It's okay. I won't.
Colin's
Is he
gone.
actually fucking sitting down?
later, alright? Maybe
I gotta go too.
Jesse came back. I don't know.
Well,
They got me.
let's
I took
continue.
up on the offer.
Okay, they're
Okay,
both
Colin
back.
Pierce gone.
Alright, Colin's
Yeah,
coming
Colin
back.
Pierce gone. Oh,
But tell them the hurry the fuck back up.
wait, is Colin coming back or no?
I think he's gone.
Okay.
Are they done fucking around? I literally am pulling out.
Yeah, you gotta come.
They were good. Come back.
He back?
He's coming back.
I don't know if have we decided on anything yet? Other than where
Yeah,
to
we
put
have.
shit.
The M?
Yeah, Faye fucks her brother. I think we all agree.
Yeah, Faye's
About to get
fucking my
married.
brother.
I don't. What the fuck?
Okay, so
Yeah,
basically,
shooting
basically just recap what we figured out. For reasons we can't mention, because we're not all patched here. We can no longer use our current warehouse, so we're figuring out alternative ways for storage until we can resolve that. There's also going to be a thing where you're going to be given a certain amount of bags to push each week. It won't be anything crazy. It'll literally be like 3 pillars, something literally something you can do in like 30 fucking minutes. And then each week that you're going to be asked for that money from that. That money is going to be all for fucking club. You won't have to worry about cooking or anything like that. You'll be handed it to. And then Junior's going to be like, hey, on this day or whatever your next fucking awake, hey, where are those pillows? You owe me this money. And if those aren't clean, then, there'll be people enforcing that. But yeah, anything outside of that, obviously, is your own fucking money. I don't care how you make money. Obviously, I don't like fucking Dodo, but this shit makes good money, so whatever. As long as you have those fucking pillows clean, then no one in this club can have any snarky remarks about people not doing shit. If we give you stuff to do and you do it, then if anyone calls you out for not doing shit for the club, then I'll fucking yell at them, because yeah, that's the whole point of this, is to make it so everyone contributes in at least this way that we organize. And then yeah, is there anything else people wanted to mention while we're all here? I don't even know what the fuck we were talking about before.
You got about the
We're about getting
Hellion?
vans. Talking about
Vans,
the
yeah,
vans.
so I mean, we can just figure that
Hold
out.
on. But just, is anyone going to bring up anything new?
Yes.
What?
I don't know. Should we? Is it?
Fuck off,
Is High
Stevie.
Command? Is it just High Command thing? Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Oh, fuck me.
Chip.
Yeah.
What's
up?
Poor Stevie.
Decision. No. Oh, sorry. I just want to talk about you.
fuck?
I don't know whether
I
you want
brought
to
you
be
for
here
no
for this or
reason.
not, or you should be here for not. But I didn't know until just recently that apparently people are saying he's a fucking prospect. Why? And I from what I understand, it's apparently decision that was made before I was High Command. So yeah.
I remember a long time ago, it was basically stated from Chip himself that he
I mean, Stevie
felt
can
like
hear this.
he
It's
had
just she
to-
doesn't have an opinion on it. Okay. Does
Okay.
She, I mean,
Okay,
she should
Stevie,
know. what
fuck
rank-
off.
Sorry.
She should
Sorry.
know what
Yeah, I
rank.
did, yeah.
High command, like it's fine. Like for shit like this, like I want
Love you,
people. With
Stevie.
if it's going to be
Okay.
info that jackets are going to know, then she's fine hearing it. She
Okay,
can't have an
I-
opinion
I-
on
Okay,
it.
fair enough.
But
Okay,
she's,
good.
Yeah.
I thought from a long time ago, Chip himself stated that he felt like he need to earn that before he does anything else. He had to work his way up, learn his shit, yada yada yada.
That's not even a high
I
command
thought
thing.
that
It's
was the
literally just
original
like the
statement.
club's going to have to know that
Or
anyway.
yes or no?
No, I thought that was originally being a high command that many months ago, almost a year ago, actually Barry and Pez took me to a clothing store and actually put my original jacket on me before everything got on. Obviously, it was a much different time. It was when the time we were getting established. It wasn't
I was always under the impression that you were blooded in, no? Like you were
He
a
was.
patched member.
Yeah, he is.
I thought that was
he
yeah.
is.
I thought.
Well, then
what's
boom,
changed?
problem solved.
Okay.
Anyone have
The
anything against
the
that?
reason why is it was more of a respect thing. If he was to come in here as a patch member and give orders, be disrespectful. He is under strict rules that he can tell no one, prospect or whatnot, what to do until he feels that he's earned the right and we feel he earned the right. He doesn't have his role as secretary as he's actually there. He'll get his badges once he's happy with it.
Yeah, I was always
We were
under
under the
that-
impression, yeah.
Yeah, I was always under the impression you had that rank, but yeah, obviously people aren't going to look to you first for like knowing shit because you still have a lot
No,
to learn.
absolutely
But
not.
yeah, well then.
The other thing too is you guys brought up the conversation of this clean guy problem. You know, the thing that we're having issue with Shano.
Oh my god.
I hope you guys see how hard it is to be a good clean guy. You know, I would never.
Why did you just say that? Why?
Say that in front of the non-high command member.
Well, what does that matter though? He's already in. What the fuck does that matter?
Yeah,
No,
but my
not
point
him,
is,
fuck.
you.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
About what?
I didn't have time to stop him, but
Okay,
yeah.
not everybody here is a patched member, Shano. Fucking shit.
Oh my god!
He's already said it, kind of doesn't fucking matter.
I didn't say
He's
a name.
literally
I
already
did
said
not
it.
say a name.
Okay.
you got me here!
No,
He
no,
literally-
no.
he literally
Okay,
said
okay,
Shano.
I literally did not say a name.
This is why. This is why I said,
I literally did not say a name.
Shut the fuck
I
up! Shut
just
up!
got
Shut up!
the solution.
Oh my god!
The solution is we just say by his last name, okay? We'll just say
He
Powers,
said
okay? Then no one will
Shano.
know.
I did not even say a name.
You said Shano. You literally said Shano.
Okay, the thing
I
is,
said
the
the
thing is-
pro-
the
no,
thing is-
I
stop,
said-
stop, stop, stop,
listen,
stop,
no,
stop.
no, no.
You knew that
I-
thing for 10
I need a
I
gavel. I need a gavel. I need
literally,
an actual
I
gavel.
literally
No,
just
no, no.
said, you see the problem you're having
see,
with
the
your
thing is, the
latest
thing-
clean guy. I did not say a
You
name.
said it. You need to check the
you
fucking
said
Stop,
that.
stop.
check the
The thing
fucking
is,
cans. I've got cans
the
everywhere.
thing, the thing is, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't
Because
matter. It doesn't matter.
It's
He's
gonna
getting
change.
We're not gonna say
He's
why it
getting
doesn't
fine.
matter.
It doesn't matter.
Oh,
It doesn't matter. Stevie, you're obviously
Doesn't
gonna keep
matter.
this to yourself,
Stevie
or literally
Shano
with a couple
was like,
fucking
"Fuck
murder.
you."
What if
There it
Stevie
is.
a snitch?
It doesn't fucking matter because literally things are
No,
changing.
it does not say she's not. Does not say that. That's not fucking.
Fuck, I'm selling this golf
We-
course.
It doesn't
we
matter.
just Stevie
Let him
down.
continue. Let him continue.
No, it's
Well,
all right.
listen,
Listen, you guys,
Continue.
listening to this shit, to be honest with you guys, and seeing the struggles they've been having, if this doesn't show loyalty, listen, there's still, I got a lot to learn, and that's why I'm not taking that high command position. I do not want to be able to give commands by still learning a lot of
Wait,
shit.
who
by
even
seeing
said
how
you were a prospect though?
D started it.
Why are you referring to Chip as a prospect? Is he not a patch member?
He doesn't trust me. D does not trust me.
Shut the fuck up, prospect.
There you go.
Oh,
Here's
Listen what
fucking
the
thing.
problems you're having
when
now.
we were bringing him in, when we were bringing him, I thought it was all agreed that it was going to. We weren't comfortable bringing him in as a high command member.
No, I'm
because
not.
He. Okay, wait.
Just let
What
him
are
talk,
you,
let him
Chip?
talk.
He's
let him talk. Chip.
No, Chip.
Eddie.
You want to speak? Say your fucking
I'm
mouth.
just a
Go
jacketed member.
on. Okay. What jacketed member?
Secretary.
Secretary. And who put
As
you in
I've been
secretary?
taking notes, as telling you guys how this fucking meeting has been going, no wonder why we've been in shit, because this has been the most chaotic fucking meeting I've been a part of in my entire goddamn life. No wonder why we're not getting a fucking head.
What is it?
A
Just
high
Thursday, the
command
Monday,
member should
boys?
fucking like what
So-
are you, fucking prospect?
The day that we got our jackets, me and Chip were both patched together. And you said I was the treasurer, Chip was the secretary. Now, one thing you got to understand too is someone that was as the legal guy is fucking hard and lonely. Chip did double the time and also protected our asses. Can't
And was
deny
better
that.
at it.
And he was better at it. I know. That's I
Much better
fucking
at it.
sucked
Like,
at it.
like honestly, you were the worst.
I was the worst. Okay, like, okay, I was bad at it. Chip did the long yards and he did it well, and he went loud. And you can't. I mean, D, can we take a patch back from someone?
Listen, I challenge
Yeah,
anybody.
kill
I
him.
challenge anybody in here. Anybody to do what I did. D, do a year of no crime. Do a year
Yeah,
of
fuck
no
that.
racing. Do a year of no boosting.
Congratulations, bro. You did absolutely
I protected
nothing.
your ass. I
Oh.
protected
but
your
you-
ass.
all you had to
He
do,
did.
you don't
That's all.
understand. All you had to shut the fuck up. All you had to do was exactly that. You had to do.
Do you know how hard
nothing.
that is? Do you know how hard that is? You do nothing, D. You do nothing.
Excuse me.
You do nothing. See how hard it
No,
is.
he's asking you to do nothing, not you do
You
nothing.
couldn't do it, D. You could not do what I did.
Oh yeah. So what?
my
All
God.
we asked you to do, a civilian who's already a civilian, you were living your best life, and we just
I was
latched onto
living
it, okay?
my best life. You have no
Oh,
idea
yeah,
the
yeah,
struggles
you
of
were just
waking up not doing
fucking
shit every day. You wake up and not do shit every day. How about that?
Okay.
Go work
and
a
then you
fucking retail
called
job.
me. You
Go work
fucking
a
called
retail
me.
job.
And like, oh, I want to be in the club. You know what we fucking did for you? Sure, Chip.
What'd you do?
Part of the
D,
club. We
tell me
fucking
what you
brought
did.
in.
Tell me what you did.
We brought you in, motherfucker. You know
And what
we're
did you
doing to
do?
The other guy.
What did you
You know
do?
what we're doing to the other guy? We're killing the other guy. Should have I made the same assumption with you?
Listen,
Hey, D, can I remind you
what?
who burnt Chip
Jesus.
as a quiet member?
What? Me?
You led Rami and CG to that warehouse.
Oh,
I led Rami and CG to the
Yes,
warehouse.
me and
Oh,
Junior were in the
I'm
same
sorry.
shootout. You took my helicopter, you flew right there, and they saw
so
it. Because
it's
of
my
that,
fault. My
No, I'm
fault that
just
you
saying.
didn't listen to the advice to not put the fucking warehouse right next to the Billabong. Well, I told you, dumb fucks, every time. Don't put it near the Billabong. Don't put it near the Billabong. Don't put it near the Billabong. How? That's only me awake. How am I meant to go and get the guns for the club to go fight the war when CG's got 7 of them hiding in fucking local cars? When I told you not to put it near the Billabong. There
You
was no
decorated
choice.
it.
I put a shitty couch in the corner. It's the only thing that ever
and you put a
happened.
toilet there.
Yeah,
You
and
never
you-
win. You can never win.
The same point is, I told you don't put it there, and all of a sudden it's my
Colin,
fault
get back here
that
right
it got
now.
exposed.
If you have to go, Colin, you have to go. It's whatever.
Well, what's going on, Colin?
You might have something in his head he needs to address.
You gotta go then. Gotta go. Don't feel obligations.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
that's
no.
kind of wow, bro. Yeah.
All right, keep
You
going.
just leave. It's fine.
No, keep going.
Okay.
Okay,
Somewhat.
we're just getting and spitting in each other's face right now. It just
Look,
changed the
at
fact
the
that
end-
he was patched.
I don't mean to fucking say this shit, but at the end of the day, when it comes to like, no matter what side of the fucking coin you are on, there's different kinds of struggles. Yes, you could chum it down to like doing nothing, but doing nothing saved our fucking ass time to time. We had a fucking warehouse. We had somewhere to keep our guns. He fucking did the work by just doing nothing, so we could do something. And we have
maybe he
like,
wanted
we
to
should,
do something, but he
we
couldn't.
should
You know what I
fucking
mean?
like
Because of that.
be proud of the fact he was able to do that for so long. And then we had this fucking redheaded shithead who couldn't stay silent for 5 fucking minutes. It takes more strength to do a year of nothing than like this fucking cunt.
Hey, I did it for 6 months, cunt.
Shut up. It's 2 different lives, but they're hard lives to fucking live. Having to like be proud of something and say fucking nothing, D. Imagine spending a year not being able to say that you're a Bondi boy. Just fucking
Yeah,
sitting
fuck
there,
that.
being like fucking nothing. Not being
So
able to
what?
say that you're
That,
Bondi
that
boy.
means he's a good fucking high command member.
Alright, so
I'm
then-
not
I'm
saying
not
that.
high command. Do you not get it, Dundee? Do you not fucking get it?
Are you fucking kidding me? You say that he's not high command.
I am
Why
not a
does
high
he
command.
put him
I'm a
in
patch
to the
member.
high command? Then
I
why
gotta
is the patch
earn high
member
command.
Knowing
I got to earn high
so
command.
Listen here, you're talking over the top of me. Patched member.
Well, you're not listening to me
figure out
below
things to
you.
fucking yell at a little
That's
bit.
what
What the
we-
fuck?
that's what we-
Oh.
this is
Listen,
patch
patch member.
fucking-
He said
Wait,
patch
wait,
member.
next part, next question.
Well,
Okay,
look,
next
listen,
question.
listen,
So
listen.
if he's a patch member,
Yeah.
why the fuck was he part of the high command meeting?
Because
he's a
he
founder.
a patched well,
Because if he's a founder,
I mean, regardless, a warehouse doesn't matter. A patch member knows everything that's in the fucking club, whether they have an opinion or not. He didn't voice any opinions with where we should move shit. His input doesn't fucking matter, but it doesn't matter if he knows about it because he is patched. That's the whole point of patch, is that there's no secrets from him. They know everything, but his input
Why
is going to
did
be a
we
lot
keep
less
him?
than high command.
why the fuck did we keep Shane a fucking secret for so long? Because I was under the impression Shane was a secret to high command because Purge got there was a leak. Remember, there was a fucking massive
Okay,
leak
you
on
were
everything that was going on
missing.
with the club.
Okay, the reason why I stopped going loud because the warehouse got burnt because the cops were scouting the warehouse. So I sold the warehouse to X. So then we needed a new warehouse, so we went to Chip, who was still one of the quietest member. And then that warehouse got burnt because Rami and that got led to the warehouse. So then we went to Shano because we didn't have an option because Chip wanted to go loud. And we needed to find a replacement for Chip go loud. And that was your order. We could not let Chip go loud until we found a replacement, and we did. Granted, Shano's fucked us here by wanting to hand over the keys. But no one's actually fucking slipped up and released the information to the feds about our warehouse. They've just tailed us there on one of them. No warehouse owners ever actually fucked up until Shano.
Yeah, we only need them to fuck up once to be ruled.
I know, and then we'll deal with it. We are going to deal with it.
So, all right,
Still
long
in
story
jail,
short,
getting shanked every day.
long story short, he's patched, still not high command, still needs to earn it.
The
Bing, bang, boom,
issue
he's a
is,
defender, that's why he's here
we
taking
can't
notes,
gloss
boom.
over that because it's clear that Chip isn't feeling like what his rank is, and I'm not going to have everybody just say, oh, no, that's his rank, if everyone's not going to treat him like that. If you're going to treat him like a prospect, then the whole thing's pointless. He is a patched member. He's not high command. His input, yeah, he's a patch member, so D needs to treat him like he's patched. Sure, he doesn't have as much knowledge or as experience as some of the other patches, right? But if he's not being treated like that, then how's that going to fucking make him feel? He's going to make him feel like shit. If that's his rank, then that's his rank.
You should, D.
Wait, what'd you say? Why should you care about people with jackets in the club? Like,
no, care about people's
them.
feelings.
I don't care about their feelings.
So you don't care about club's feelings? What the fuck are you talking about?
No, I do fucking care about them. Okay, I care about them and their performance. If they got a fucking problem, they go deal with it. They got to listen to the orders of the club and the people above them. I don't give a fuck about their feelings.
Yeah, and the rest of the club is saying that he's a patch member. You're the only one saying that he's a prospect.
Yeah, because I only said that we could go loud. Like, I was under the impression that when he was replaced with Shane, that when he was going to be brought in, I was under the impression that he was being brought in as a prospect, a jacket-wearing member, right?
I never knew that.
Well, I wanted to bring him in as a hang-around, and you guys upped me to a fucking prospect.
I don't think I was
No,
there,
he's blooded in. He had to be blooded in. He was already blooded. He's a founder. He's literally been there since the
all
start.
of this is just,
Oh, I thought we were talking about Shane.
based off
Sorry.
miscommunication. Just
like
miscommunication.
everything
Is that
else.
what it
Pretty
was?
much.
Okay, no, that's fine. I'm not saying it's good,
Oh,
bad,
so we're
whatever.
all still friends
As
then.
long as we
Oh, okay,
know.
awesome.
I thought we
understand.
were going to bring him
No,
in.
it's not. The issue
Like
isn't resolved
TJ.
though because
What about TJ?
D still thinks he's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
prospect.
No, I agree.
What rank is TJ?
He's a prospect because he's not a
Is he
founding
blooded in?
member. Yeah, he's blooded in.
blooded in?
That was a very different situation. That was a very different situation, bro. That's very fucking different.
Chip is a founding
Dundee.
member of the
Oh,
club.
and is it the same because TJ's your fucking son that you fucking love?
Oh my
TJ's
god,
literally
bro.
a low rank card.
What?
It's literally the opposite point you're trying to fucking make. The
I
reason
thought
why
when-
Chip is patched and TJ's not is because TJ used to be a fucking cop and he has nothing to do with the club until he was brought in. Chip has literally been there since the start, which is why he deserves the fucking rank of patch, is because he's already been through the fucking ringer of being there since the beginning.
No.
It's two
Yeah,
completely
that's why I
different
see it too.
people.
He's been the ringer on the other side of being. Yeah,
That's
sure.
still just as
That's
important.
just as important.
Shit we did
This
without
man
him.
just leaked. This man just fucking leaked Shano to fucking Stevie.
Okay,
Thank
he
God we're getting rid of him.
Let's not bring up everyone
about a thing
fucking-
that
And you know
doesn't
what? This
fucking
is a
matter.
lesson he'll learn.
But what
no,
if we weren't getting rid of him?
that doesn't
Did-
fucking matter
Okay,
because that's
but
not the
there's no point
reality
of
we live
dwelling
in.
on shit that doesn't even matter. Like what ifs. I don't give a fuck about what ifs. I care about what's happening right fucking now. That doesn't fucking matter. So he misspoke. Oh, fucking shoot me in the head for fucking misspeaking. Like we haven't all fucking done that at one point.
Yeah, we have shot
I
people in the
lost a
fucking
leg
head for
for it.
misspeaking.
I mean, didn't you
But
show
you know what?
didn't you show Ray where the fuck our previous warehouse was? Haven't you shown like 6 different people?
What?
Previous
When it was
warehouse.
fucking
I'm sure
sold to
Benji
X.
probably knew about it, right? Benji
When it
and
was sold
who
to
else?
X. When it was sold to X.
No,
We had
there
no
was at
use to
least
it.
3 different occasions where you showed people our first warehouse where it was. I know because I was
accusing me of
there for
that?
at least one of them.
The only person that has ever seen the warehouse was Flippy, and the only reason he was there is because I was the only one awake, and I needed someone to stay in the truck so it wouldn't disappear with $500,000 of guns.
You're saying Benji and Ray didn't know about the first warehouse at all, or where it
Benji
was?
and Ray did not know of the warehouse.
All right.
To my knowledge, they didn't. Because I never
Actually,
trusted
yeah, I'll
Benji.
bring it up.
I never trusted Benji because of the whole. Because look, by the time we had that warehouse, right? That was during the fucking Benji betrayal arc. I never trusted him again, as close as I used to, because I still viewed him as the Vargo member that betrayed me.
The point
Why
of
would I
all
ever
this
show him
shit
the
is
warehouse?
I don't care about this, right? But you're bringing up the point of that he misspoke once. It's just a completely irrelevant point, and it's not even for
I
a
have
thing that even
killed
matters.
people for misspeaking once.
Yeah, but in this point, it doesn't fucking matter.
I think the point is that people make mistakes. I see Chip as a patch.
If we lived in that fucking reality, which we fucking don't, so that reality doesn't matter. The problem is going to be dealt with in the long run, so what does it matter? The point is, in most people's eyes, he's patched. He might not have that high command role yet, but he's still blooded in. He's still a founder, and that's why he's here. Like,
And he's
Does,
willing
he-
to
does he-
learn.
does he have the capability of fulfilling those roles? Like, I gotta, okay, hear me out. Just let me, I'll listen. Just hear me out on this. Chip, I don't doubt your ability and your ability to learn, become a fantastic member of this club. Hence why I didn't want to kill you when you wanted to go loud. I wanted to explore every opportunity of you becoming a member of the club. It got delayed because one, we needed to replace you with Shane, is now going out. And two, it was also a bad time because that's when the 45-day war happened. No, sorry, I got that confused with TJ. Let me replace that. It was just hard at the time because we're trying to sort out the finances. But I wanted to explore you joining the club in every single way because I don't doubt for a second that you can be one of the best members of this club. Why do you think I sat down there and I fucking taught you how to drive, teach you how to fight? I wanted to see you improve because I wanted you to become one of the best high-ranking members, okay? But that being said, everyone else besides Jesse is carrying a pistol or an Uzi. You're carrying an AK because why? Because you don't know how much money that costs. And because you haven't actually gone out there and made the fucking money. Everyone else has got the smarts right now that we can't afford those type of guns. But you're still busting one.
Can you
Why?
tell everyone to fucking carry big guns?
You're
Yeah,
pulling
a while
it.
ago.
You're pulling it
Oh,
straight.
fuck.
That
Stevie.
changed. That changed.
I am not using club money to pay for this shit because I know we're broke. I'm investing on my own pocket. And when you talk about money, I've had money. I have money. I earned money. This is what I'm paying to stay strapped. This is not coming out of the club because I know the club's tight. This is what I'm doing, and you told me to do this.
Counter.
As a prospect and somebody
Extra
that
efforts
is
yelling.
coming into the club, I am just doing what you told me to do.
Yeah, that's
I am
his own
learning the
AK.
ropes, and this is what you said. Have 2 boxes of ammo, 2 armor, med kits, have your joints, have a heavy gun,
Let's
just in
go.
case shit goes down. And that's
Let's go,
exactly
shit.
what I'm doing. I am doing as I
Has
go.
no one communicated to you, because I know I haven't, has anyone else communicated to you that changed since we're now financially different?
Yeah,
when was
he
it
said that was
official?
his
When
gun,
was
right?
it
It's
never
no,
official, bro. Come on.
no. That point is completely fucking mute. If he's using his money to buy those guns.
Yeah, didn't he
Yeah.
just say that was his gun? He can.
Yeah,
if
that-
it's
that's-
his gun,
I
he can
paid
fucking
for
do
this.
whatever
What's the
fuck he
entire
wants.
point of his and them and my money? What's
sorry,
going
D,
on with this? Because everyone
my
needs to
money
put
I
money
earn
towards
is
the club.
not the club's. My money I earn is mine. The money Collin makes for him is his. The money that you've been begging for is yours. I'm not even. You can give it to the club if you want. I'm not asking for it. I just expect people to pay their club dues.
If the
That's
club
it.
can't afford to
But
strap
reality
everyone with
is-
AKs, but he wants to buy his own and strap up, like why would I say no? Like why would anyone say no to that? It's just extra. Like that's it. If the,
When we made this club, I thought the entire point was we gave a majority of our money to the club, and the club would take care of everything that we need for you. That's what, and at the time, the club dues could do that. But reality is, if everyone paid their 5K club dues, we could not afford a week of asset fees.
So we talk
okay.
about the M.
That's
The
where
M.
we-
Those guys don't show fame now.
Someone has to contribute more.
well, that's the
That's
whole
what
point of the meth
that's
sheet
the club
is that
activity.
everyone's going to have these. We
And
just
meth
solved that
and stuff?
issue. Is that everyone's going to have meth they're responsible for,
Yeah.
and that's going to be like 50 grand a week from each person by pushing
Yeah,
that shit.
not to mention,
Okay, fine.
I don't know if this
I think
is
it's
like
easy to
just a
increase
me
dues.
thing, but
Yo,
I feel
what's
like
up?
when it comes to jobs, like I don't remember the last time I've taken a cut. I know that like none of the other prospects take cuts. I don't know about you guys, but I figure like that money mostly just goes to the club as well, right? Like I'd say a majority of the money I
Oh
make
yeah,
goes to the
all these
club.
bags would be quartered
This
if
is,
people took cuts. Most people that are on a
this
bank
is-
will just give their shit.
Like Junior and
This
I,
is
we bought our meth tables off club money, and 100% of that meth goes back to the club. It's see, we've got 690,000 in the bank. That fluctuates all the time. I
And
know you get the
it's-
shit to me
it's-
when I say we have 200 or we have 900.
Okay.
That's just the reality of how things are.
Yeah.
We get in a shootout, we have to pay everyone out.
I'll
If we
bring
do a
it
meth
up.
front, we get a fucking lot of stuff. It floats around. We're not in the red. I say we're in the red when we're at 400 as a buffer. We're fucked when we get down to 100k. But as a club, we all know we're bound together.
The
Like,
thing is,
we're never gonna go
sorry.
broke.
And it's why it's a case of like I don't take cuts anymore. I used to,
No.
like a long time ago. I don't take cuts anymore.
Never
and
take cuts.
It's why I go out and do my own shit to pay for my shit, and then when it comes to like banks and all this shit, I just give it all to the club.
The thing is,
You
right.
don't take-
This
you don't
is
take
no,
cuts,
no, no.
Colin. You
I
give
need
everything to the
I
club.
need to say something. I need to say something really, really important. I was literally saying this the other day with the shed. We never had this fucking issue until the recent changes with the fucking banks and shit. Because we would all help out with these banks. We'd get a fuck ton of money. The club would be Gucci. Everyone is fine. No one's changed what they've been doing like for the last couple of months. The only thing that's changed is the way that the club, very beneficial the way that the club makes money. What do? Are we gonna just sit here and start fucking pointing things at each other? We're gonna fucking adapt and do better and make money.
The thing is,
nothing's changed with us. Everyone's been doing the same thing for months.
The thing with the
only
banks
thing is we just how we make money is
even during those times where we were hitting banks a lot, you are severely overestimating like how much a bank actually makes when people take cuts. If this club actually took cuts, the club would make like 15 grand profit from a bank. It's like the reason why we got so many bags and get up good is because everyone gives all of their cut to the club. Usually on a normal fucking job, someone's making like maybe 10 grand. Like,
well, yeah, there used to be the whole, there used to be the fifth man rule, and then it would split it 5 ways.
It to fucking
now it's a case of like it all goes to the fucking club.
Yeah.
May I speak about something?
Sure.
Yep.
So, as someone who's helping Pez take care of the treasury and the armory, the biggest moneymaker that we used to have was meth runs. It wasn't banks. Banks didn't even come close to the meth runs. Meth runs changed.
Oh,
and we changed the way we're doing them, and we're doing them far in between as well. Having an asset, having something like having an income basically every other day of 400 to 500,000 every single 2 days made a huge deal, and that made us feel like we're fucking loaded and rich. That's why I personally could afford to bring in 6, 12, 15 ARs every 3 or 4 days if we needed to. However, as looking now with funds being higher, just going on a shootout with the cops, full loaded with ARs, it'll set you back 470 grand if everyone gets caught.
It sets back the profit now. And we meth runs used to make the best amount of money. But when we were doing meth runs, cops didn't know how to respond to them, right? And we were in a good zone and we grinded out those meth runs, and to us, we were unstoppable because cops couldn't figure us out. It was like Billabong shootouts. We mastered the territory, they didn't. They learned, they adapt, they overcame, and now they know how to fight us every time. It's the same thing for the meth runs. We'd learn, we got better every time, but now, every time there's a meth run, they call every single unit. They get Air 1, Air 2. It's almost impossible. Like, I do not believe it's possible to do it without shooting now. And it's hard, man. It's fucking hard. Me and Pez, we were working our fucking butts off in the sky we took out, Collin, Pez, we took out multiple helicopters, multiple cops, infinite supply of them. Multiple of us went down, and me and fucking Collin only got caught because fucking we were trying to ditch Barry. Sorry, Barry, we tried to save you, but we thought cost effectively it was going to null out the entire job if we got caught. And we were trying to leave, and we unfortunately got found by Air 1, and that's what led to me and Collin getting fucked in the end.
Okay, so I don't mean to try to nip this shit in the bud, but we've already solved this problem.
Because not doing meth runs?
Like, literally meth pushing. We've already solved this problem. I don't understand why we're circling back. We're spiraling like a Australian toilet.
Okay, then funny.
No, it's just a rebuttal to the bank situation.
This is the perfect time to inject that since we're talking about the runs. I just got off the phone to Liam. He has 80 bags, 100 quality. If we want to do it.
Oh my god!
How much
that is
I'm not
$1 million profit.
Wait, how much does he want for it?
God damn!
How much does he want?
We pay. It is. I think it's 280, but we can pay half up front and then half.
And we'll make a 700K profit.
Yeah, bullshit. Besides, I can't do a run right now because I need a few more days. Remember? We
can still buy them while he's got. We can at least buy 40 and let them sit there.
Hold on.
Then our storage fucking issue. Fuck.
I sort of want to.
I don't know. I still think we should buy them because last time we tried to buy them, we said no. It's literally been like months since we were able to buy 100 quality.
Is there anything else someone's going to bring up
before we buy it? We need to clear the fucking warehouse, and we need to move it somewhere safe. Can we please find something? Because otherwise, we wake up and we won't have it.
No, I agree.
Go on, Collin.
Is there anything like anybody's going to bring up?
Your lips
Chip.
are disgusting.
Something with Chip.
My lips.
What's in there?
So we all agree chips are patched.
Yeah,
chips patched? Yes,
D?
no, yep.
It's on D.
Do I even got a choice?
No, the thing is, are you going to treat him like a patch? Because if you're not going to treat him like one and just say yes, and devalues the whole point. Because we're going to figure that out.
He's a patch member. Oh man, I love G. He's a patch member of the club. Yeah, absolutely. Patch brother.
See, if you don't treat him like that, it doesn't solve any of the issue. Because then next time we talk again, he's going to be still feeling the same way. So it's like,
yeah.
No, Chip knows exactly what he's doing. He's a patch member.
The most sarcastic shit I've ever heard.
Okay.
That's all right.
Well,
that's what it's been since I've been here. He doesn't want me here, guys. We know it.
That's my vote.
He doesn't want me here. That's all right.
Then why'd you fucking leave, Chip?
D,
huh?
Why don't you
D.
fuck
We
off?
want,
Okay.
shit, we want you here, alright?
Come on, man. Like, I'm only here because I'm supposed to mediate this
Barry,
stuff, but like
you
we
spoke
can't
like
have
a real prime minister today.
we can't have this kind of like weird tension between y'all. Like,
Chip, bro, stay there,
I
man.
get it. I get
Chip.
it. It's weird because there's somebody here who's
would
around
get
this
him.
table. Like, I mean, fucking,
Bring him
I'm
back.
here too.
Let
I get
him go
it.
fucking cry. Tell him to fuck off.
No. Like,
Stevie, say
is
it,
this
please.
just like a recent thing? Okay, I'm not gonna get into that. Anyways, like, I get it. It's like weird having somebody there that's or somebody's here that's, you know, doesn't have that experience. But couldn't the same thing be said about Pez? Couldn't the same thing? I mean, when you guys started this shit, like, I would say that you guys are very inexperienced to considering how you are now, right? Like, you have to think about how, you know, you guys were, whatever, your first few months into this, because that's where Chip is now. And it's going to suck and it's going to take time, but that doesn't change the fact that he's still a part of this
Collin.
and he's still family. Like, I know it sucks, but if this really is the family that you say it is, you're going to give him the time to adjust to that, because otherwise, stuff like that happens. No offense, Pez. Like,
Aye.
Have a good one. I'll do my best.
Feelings ain't painted on.
Okay, perfect.
you know, you can't just expect people to come into this stuff and knowing all this stuff. And, you know, I think Chip is being really respectful because he's, you know, he's not out here swinging around like being like, oh, you know, I'm this and this, and it's going to take time. It's a different circumstance, but I think that's fine. And I think we're all more than willing to adjust to this strange and different situation because based on the fact that he is family. And it's going to take time. And he's not going to be at the same level as those of us who have been doing the illegal side of shit for so long. But he will get there. Like you said, I don't doubt that he has the skill. I don't doubt that he has any of that stuff. But like, to come out here and have animosity between you guys, all it's going to do is bite you both in the ass. That's all it's going to do. And it's going to suck and it's going to be uncomfortable. But like, having this weird situation where we have to deal with it as a one-time situation where we have someone who's like a blooded in patch member but not
Fuck
high
the golf
command but also a founder, and so he has, you know,
Maybe I
this
should sell the
weird
golf
position.
course.
That's okay, and that's
Luke,
it's gonna
thanks
be
for the 2
weird,
months, by
but
the way, and
I
it's
would
fun.
rather it be
Thank you.
weird and we like deal with it than there being this weird tension between you guys, like, because that's the shit that's gonna tear us apart. That's the shit that's gonna tear us apart.
What's
It's not
your-
gonna be us fucking around, like fucking up once or saying something wrong once or twice, because like, yeah, that shit sucks, but we deal with it as it comes. What's gonna suck and what's gonna tear us apart and what is really gonna screw us over is shit like this, D.
What's your biggest issue with treating him like a patch? Is it just skill? Is he lacking skill? Is that just the only thing?
Not just skill, man. It's also fucking club smarts, man. Fucking man. Remember when you used to go by Soft Barry? You said it yourself. You never wanted to be the leader. You never wanted to be the VP. You never wanted to be there. Didn't think it was how you wanted to run things. And then you learned that you had to be that guy because no one else was. They clicked. You turned into the perfect
I mean, both of
person.
those ranks were high command as well. It's not even like a transition from prospect to this is, you know, different
But
from that.
every hang around has their trans, you know, their clicking phase. Like fucking, we're sure that this hang around's a wicked name that sucked originally at first, but turned into some good shit.
I don't know, just in
It
my
takes time.
experience, if someone doesn't feel like a patch member, they're not gonna do things that a patch member are. And it's very clear that he hasn't felt like that since he was brought into the club.
Not at all.
So
You know
why
what it
would
is?
he
I'll
act
tell
like
you
a
what
patch member if if you treat him like a prospect and tell him, you know, not to do anything?
But then if you can't be, well, by that fucking logic, if you can't act like a patch member, if you don't be expected to be one, if you're not treated like one, then how's a hang around ever meant to progress? We're meant to start treating them like they're prospects and patch members to get them up the ranks. They got to show that they're capable of holding that position before they get it. Chip has it, and he hasn't showed me it yet. He showed great. He was getting better. I saw improvement, and I was happy. Like, damn, Chip's getting better. Chip's doing great. I like the way Chip's going. I like to see where he's progressing.
You know what it is though, D? It's the neglect. It's the neglect of not taking consideration of the time I put in. And you say the time is being the nothing guy, the guy that has to do nothing. Everything that I've done, and you think it's nothing, but it's actually a lot. Sitting there doing nothing is actually sometimes harder than doing something. Because sitting in a shop, working at Hayes, running fucking sanitation 24/7 because you can't go out there and do anything with your boys as they're out there
hell.
going to war. They're out there shooting
That
people,
sounds like
out there
fucking
defending their turf, and I have to sit back and watch that shit blow by knowing I
could
can't
not do
touch a
that.
fucking gun. I can't touch a class 2 because I know if I do that and I get raided, everybody's going down. That is the hardest thing, and you don't care to even consider that about a part of anything.
Chip, I do consider that. If you hadn't done that, we wouldn't have a warehouse. But what you're bringing is a positive and a negative. You showed that you're so Bondi till you die. You showed that you're so loyal. You care so much. You were willing to live a version of hell just to make sure we could go and do the fun stuff. And you didn't.
So you could cause hell.
Yes.
Plaza Gaza.
But listen.
Plaza Gaza.
So where's 8 box 6 to 10 months?
You've never touched a class 2.
Hey.
Because it wasn't my job to touch it. It wasn't my job.
But you still got to learn that shit. But now we're giving you the opportunity to learn it all, man. We're giving you the opportunity to go and fucking touch these guns. Go be involved in this stuff. Fuck, bro. You nearly started an MG war over taxing their own turf, and you called me about it.
You know why I called you? Because it's a chain of command. Imagine if I did that without calling you. It's called the chain of command, and you tell everybody to follow it, and I fucking followed it. So what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? I did exactly what I'm supposed to do. But it's still wrong because you assume that I'm causing a war.
Because you're a founder and you've been here for a long time, we should just give you a jacket, right?
No, this guy's done so much. You can't say that what he has done for the club isn't fucking patch worthy. What do you want? You want to fucking?
I followed the same. I followed the same thing he did. You brought me in. I was patched immediately.
Yeah,
I was
because
the founder. I was third in command.
You brought in because you were the secret. You were the treasurer, right? You were the secret treasurer. You managed all the books, okay? But then you became the loud treasurer. Okay,
Lord.
So you still had the treasurer role. Chip was the quiet warehouse owner. When Chip came over, he was just the quiet member who's now gone loud. He didn't have.
It also helped. I mean, you can't
have
sit
that
them side by
treasury
side. But I didn't have the skills either, D. Like,
can you?
Pez, I would like to add on that too. Do you know what? When you showed up times, D, I put thermite. I put guns. I stashed that thing out of my own money for you guys without ever telling you. You would wake up and it'd be Christmas in there because I go and flood it with the money that I earned doing civ-ass bullshit. But I never tell you. I didn't tell a fucking single goddamn thing.
Say it wasn't.
Oh shit.
But you don't consider it because you don't care.
Okay, so fucking my point. Did you just say I don't care?
It hasn't seemed like you cared since I joined this, D. Since I went loud.
You think I don't care? So I didn't care when I teach you how to read Wrangler like a book. I didn't care when I personally took you around and showed you the Billabong. You think I didn't care when I personally tried to get you better at everything? You didn't care when I always voiced you to make sure you're included in jobs, make sure that you're getting the experience. You think I don't care because you are the only person I have ever sat down to do that with.
Because you treat him like shit, man. Why would he think he does? You treat him like shit. Why would he? Why would he?
Have I ever? Okay.
You demoralize him, you belittle him. I've seen it so many times, D. Why do you think he would think you care?
Oh,
what's a good reason?
There, Chip. You're a good patch member.
See, that's what I mean. Exactly what I mean. That's literally what you're doing right now. Literally what you're doing right now. Literally what you're doing right now. That's what I mean.
I don't need your sympathy.
What the fuck?
I don't need your sympathy.
Hey guys. This is going to go in circles, and it's going to keep going in circles because we keep bringing up the same points. Here's what I hear. Chip did a lot for us. He was quiet. He fucking went through his own version of hell just to make sure that we could stay afloat. That in itself is a skill set. Did his skill set and the things that he has to do completely change when he went loud? Yes, absolutely. But that doesn't erase everything he did. And yeah, it's going to take him that time to get where he was, but that doesn't undo everything he did. That would be like saying like, I mean, we don't have this, but like if we had someone who like just ran the businesses and made us a fuck ton of legal money and did all of that stuff, it'd be like saying that they're not worth it just because their skill set isn't exactly the same as everybody else who's in high command. And like, it's good, like obviously he's gonna need to get street smarts and stuff, but like we all do. And I don't know, like I said, this is a very we keep looking at this and comparing it to like every other situation in the club where it's like, you know, he's saying like, oh, like we need to treat, like he was saying like, oh, we need to treat the hangarounds like this and the prospects like this so that they'll move up. That's a completely different situation. Me and none of the other prospects, like we weren't here when this shit was created. We haven't been here since the beginning. We don't have that sort of connection to this club, and we don't have that sort of like, like we haven't been here since the beginning. It's a completely different situation, and
You think Barry's hot?
you know, I'm happy that you went around and you showed him these things and you did all that stuff, but like, damn, he came
He's a
into this,
fictional
like,
character, okay?
I can speak for all prospects probably who were hangarounds
He's
at
not
one
real.
point. We had a jacketed member who showed us those things, who took us by the hand and took us from being stupid little bitch babies to being semi-decent at like half anything. Did Chip even have that, or were you that for him? And in which case, that's part of being like in this club, is teaching each other things. And like I said, yeah, he's probably gonna fuck up, but you know, I'm glad that you taught him all these things. But like I said, the issue here is like, obviously there's like this tension here, and you're saying like, oh, like you don't care, and like, you know what, you did those things, but D, if you come out here and you say like these things, and then when he's like saying, hey D, you did something that hurt me, and you come up being like, oh, like there Chip, and you're automatically acting like we're attacking you, D. We're not attacking you, D. I think we can all say that like we all love you, D. Like, we're not coming here to attack you. We're coming here because a member of this club feels upset, and when we have that, we should come together and deal with it, and we shouldn't have this tension, okay? I get where you're coming from. Obviously, Chip doesn't have the same experience on the streets that we do, that a lot of us do. But that doesn't take away from who he is. And this is such a unique situation, and we can't base it on anything else that's gone on. And that means that there's going to be mistakes that come up that have never happened before, and there's going to be clashes that have never happened before. But you know what? That's okay, because it's worth it to have him in the club, because he's important to us and he deserves to be here.
Yeah, he does deserve to be here, and he is important, which is why he's got a jacket on his back. Man, the whole point is like BBMC, right? My biggest fear is I just don't want people wearing jackets that can't do the things that the jacket should do. Now, hear me out, okay? I have this fear of a vision of BBMC that I strive every day to never see. I never want to see a BBMC member getting clapped because they get out of a car and their fucking hands in them. They're fucking got no gun in their hand. I've got visions of people shooting people, and I've got the middle finger out the fucking window. I've got visions of hangarounds coming into the Billabong during war and fucking getting gunned down because they didn't take the 5 seconds to check it. I've got visions of people getting chased and getting raided by the police and the cops because they couldn't do the most basics of things. We've had jackets in this club before. Remember Olivia? I know you do. I'm sorry to bring this up.
Oh, God.
Okay? But she got herself raided at a traffic stop because she gave consent for people to go into her vehicle. And then she let consent for everything into their car. I trust Chip and his ability to be a good Bondi Boy member, but ever since then, I've had a hard time trusting people's ability to do that.
Okay, well then
Barry, you said it yourself. Sorry, Stevie. Barry, you said it yourself the other day. You came and said to me, why are there jacketed members going around not able to get into a pursuit with a gun? You said you got gunned down by a few cops and you were calling for the boys and no one was there, but everyone was talking. Doesn't that infuriate you? You're like, why are there members that don't have that ability? And that's what I fear is happening. If we don't check to make sure they do and we just assume that they can, that's exactly what you get. A bunch of assumptions, no facts, all printer, or fiction, or fucking storyteller, or a fucking lullaby. I have visions of Stone. Oh yeah, I can hack. Oh yeah, I can drive. I just don't want to see people in this club wearing jackets getting fucked because we trust them when they don't. Do you see my point? I want you to fucking thrive. I want you to be the best goddamn Bondi Boy there is. To say that I don't care, and I was one of the most excited people to see you in this club, fucking pisses me right off. You think I don't care? I care too fucking much. I care too fucking much about you, you piece of fucking shit. You're the only one that I fucking look up and go, damn, I want Chip to be the fucking, I want to go hang out with Chip. I want to teach Chip to drive. I want to get Chip sped run. Oh, well, you tell me I don't fucking care. Jesus fucking Christ. You think I don't care? I can show you what not fucking caring is if you fucking wanted to be that way. I care because I don't want you wearing a jacket because I don't want you getting fucking hurt or getting fucking everyone in trouble or getting yourself in trouble with the club because you do something that you're not meant to do. I'm glad that you called for the MG war. I'm glad that you're doing better. And I see, when you first joined, I thought you were a little bitch, but you turned into hard mode, and I fucking love seeing that
Distractions,
shit.
100 bits. Can't
Mate,
wait till next week's meeting.
Mate, I swear to fucking Christ, I want you to be a member. I want you to have a jacket. I just don't want an Olivia. I just don't want a stone. Tell me, do you want a club full of stones? You want a club full of fucking rocks and pebbles?
Can I ask these guys something, D? Have you guys seen that in me yet? Have you seen have I done anything compared to the people he's comparing me to right now?
Just
or have you felt like I've been?
No.
Just because you haven't done it doesn't mean you can rule it out.
Yeah, but if we live like that, then everybody has the ability. Like, do you know how many times I wake up and every day I'm like, damn, like, what if this happens? What if this happens? Every day I think of 100 different things that could happen that could completely ruin my life. It's my skill. I'm an overthinker. But we still have to move forward. And when that shit comes up, we will deal with it. And like having these conversations, as much as they are tense, like this is good at, you know, stopping that. But like,
if I woke up and lived on fucking if spots and maybes, cunt, I would never sell one little baggie of drug to anyone in fucking Vespucci.
No, it's not if one's a maybe.
It is. It literally is.
It is.
You think it's okay? Okay, but you know what? I'm a yes to Faye. She's great. It's possible she might not be good, but you know what? I'm a yes. Let's bring Buck in as well. Hey, fucking man.
You're totally missing the point,
well.
D.
No,
D,
totally missing the point.
Bring in Faye.
You're totally missing the point.
You're bringing it to a point of like anger and like it's again, it's like one of those things, right? Faye and Buck aren't people that have jackets. Chip is. This is a different situation. It's a completely different situation. And literally any one of us could wake up tomorrow and fuck up so bad that it fucks the rest of us over. Any one of us has the ability to make a mistake that like fucks everyone we love up and everybody we know up. We all have the ability to like make that mistake. We all have the ability to fuck up and say something wrong. We all do. But we can't like live in fear of that. Because you like you said, we do need to trust that our members have this certain ability, but in order to get them there, like we have to have open communication. We need to stick together and we need to like do that shit. And that, like, I mean, shit, that's something that I've seen and I've seen it before. Like, you know, you want to bring up Olivia saying that shit, and that's fine, but there's a whole other side of that. And I don't think anybody in this club has seen or has known about it except for me. So I will say it. There was a huge part of that like Olivia never lived that down. Not till the day she died. That changed her as a person. And so, yeah, it fucked up, but she learned from that. And we have to hope that if anybody fucks up, we need to learn from that instead of living in fear. I agree that there has to be a standard that comes with the jacket.
Barry must
I agree that we all
on the table to
need to
agree
have these
with
abilities
other
and this
members.
desire to like
Twerk,
help
twerk,
each other
twerk,
and
twerk for
come
life.
together. Like, you know, when people are blasting, we all blast together and we do that stuff. But in order to have that cohesiveness and like have that skill set and have that standard, we all need to be around to see that standard. And I mean, fuck, that goes for me too. We need to like the amount of time I spend in this city alone, not because like there's people around, but like just because like I'm not part of the 6 or I'm like hanging out with hangarounds. It happens a lot. And maybe that's just something that we need to come together more and do more club training, is to figure out how each person operates so that, you know, we have less of a fear about that shit going wrong. Because if we constantly live in fear about, oh, like maybe this could happen or maybe this could happen, but then we don't actively actually do anything in the present to try to fix that possibility, then what's the point of worrying?
I am trying to fix it, man. I fucking was sitting down with Chip trying to help him. Just because, look, I'm trying to fucking help him get there, mate, but it's not going to take a fucking day. You know what? I feel like none of you fucking trust me. Every fucking point I bought.
That's a really weird way to
What does Dundee fucking know? Am I right?
No, that's not Dundee. That is not what I'm saying. That is not what I'm saying.
There's no need to throw stuff, okay? Let's not throw stuff. Right, whoever's
okay, whoa. Okay, everybody. I'm here and I'm here because you know what? You gave me. I remember when Olivia left, you gave me the role as chaplain D, and I have felt since then that it's just kind of like a placeholder thing. So I'm gonna say now. Every time we bring something up, you are making it about yourself and you are making it a personal attack. Like, what the fuck is going on, dude? Like, are you okay? Because, like, I'm not here to personally attack you. What I'm saying wasn't even basically directed at you. I was just trying to create this environment where we could all, like, talk about learning and possibilities in the future. I'm not trying to come for you, D. Stop trying to make it that I'm coming for you.
Do you seriously think you don't know why I think that way?
Of course I know why you think that way, but, like...
Why do I think that way?
It's not about not trusting you, but it's
why do I think that way?
Because shit has happened before, and yeah, you know what? I will say it. Every time you have brought something up tonight, there has been a reaction to it, like almost every time. And I'm not going to say that that's not true because it is true.
It's one of the reasons.
Okay, well then tell us what the other one is. Just tell us then, instead of making it a guessing game for the rest of us.
You do fucking realize that without anyone here, I am nothing, right? I am literally nothing. I don't know about you guys, but I cease to fucking exist. I literally will not exist without this club.
So when it goes down together.
So when it goes down a direction,
I don't know who Norman. I still actually OOC don't even know about this Norman shit.
Fucking think it's a personal attack.
I have no idea what that means.
It's the club.
I have literally no idea.
We've all helped build together.
I don't even know OOC.
This club literally is the reason why.
Really? No, I never watched his. Apparently, there was like a video he did or something that had it. I'd never watched it.
It is. I can't explain it. I really wish
I don't even OOC know about it. So
if this club goes down a direction that I don't like, I feel like
something about death or something. I don't.
Because then I'm going to be a leader of a club, and I'm not happy being it.
So Barry doesn't even doesn't know in character
that federal. What if fucking Jesse or you or anyone else fucking feels that way? You know, they're not happy being in the club. But the point is, you know, I mean, I am the fucking prime minister. Yeah, I run this club, but we run this club as democracy. But the point is, if I see the club going down direction I don't fucking like, it fucking truly does terrify me.
What do you
reverse roll there, D? If you create a club that none of us like, how would that make you feel? If you create a club that none of us like, how would that make you feel?
Unknown.
We didn't follow you because you're smart. We didn't follow you because we needed to. We followed you because we chose to. At any point, any of us could just fucking walk away knowing we're going to have a bullet in the back of our head. But I don't think we're staying here out of fear. We're staying here because we want to help you succeed in life. Same as I want to help Barry. I want to help Jesse.
Love you, D. I fucking mean that, man.
Yeah, just don't feel that way sometimes. I'm not. It's about me. You know what? Stevie, right? It is about me again. You know what? Maybe the club needs a little less me in it from time to time.
No.
Get back here.
No, D.
Good luck running it for a few days. I'll be checking in from time to time.
Don't
it is
walk
just
away
about
from
me.
this.
You're right, Stevie.
No, it's
just
not
about
just
me.
about you.
Well, that escalated.
Great, Stevie. Can't believe Stevie said that.
Damn it,
to
Stevie.
him.
I'm handcuffing Stevie and bringing her back.
Oh god.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie, he did kind of easy.
Wait, isn't that kind of an oxymoron though? Doesn't he say, "Oh, it's about me," but then he makes it about him?
Yeah,
Wait,
that's what I mean. He's spinning it in a weird way right now. To be
You
honest.
get that fucking meth without D going, no, when he comes back, like, oh, you're back. Now it's time for fucking Andy Keep.
Okay,
You
well,
went in the club, so Faye got checked.
I know.
Well, I mean,
No.
and
as much as I want to chase D, what is that gonna? Man, I know he will. I know he will come back. I don't want to chase D because hey, yo.
Don't. I just had to do that. Okay.
Swinging
I
the
need
prime
to get
minister
that
ass
out.
around.
I want to go chase him, but I don't know.
First of all, I want to tell you guys thank you for saying everything that you said, Barry.
Yeah, you're in this club for a reason, and if you feel like you're not the rank you are, then that's a problem with me. So.
I want to be honest with you. I felt more a part of the club right there when you said that than any time I've been in from when I first started a year ago to now. You don't understand how that made me feel. And the thing is, you know what? I may not be the best shooter. I may not be a dude that blows up the comp with 12 RPGs and wipes out half the force. And I know I have a long way to go, but I did put in time to help you guys. And we can.
Nobody except D apparently is dismissing that like at all. Like I literally
and
couldn't
I'm
do
not
what you
asking
did for a day. You know, like the reason I'm in this club is because I thrive off high octane shit. You know, I did sanitation my like first day in the city, and I was like, yeah, I'm never doing that again. Same with like dodo and shit. I can't.
Right.
And I think
you paid your dues, bro.
I'm not asking for handouts, bro. Like if everybody came to a conclusion and voted saying, you know what, Chip's a prospect, I would respectfully wear this on my back. And it's just what kills me is not taking in consideration the time. And because it was some of the hardest time that I've had. It seriously it was. And the biggest thing too is I want you guys to realize that I'm willing to do whatever it takes. I think anytime you guys would ask me, I would be there. And if I haven't proved it out, I would love to continue to keep proving that. But
he's too emotionally walked. He's walked so far that it would ruin the whole immersion if he turned around.
But Chip, you are.
Right,
that's it. That's literally it's just a matter of D coming to terms with that. So it's not anything you've done.
Where I see it, bro, is you fucking earn your stripes, bro. You paid your dues, right? If we're gonna go like, oh, patch member, you fucking go sell drugs and shit. Bro, if I'm just wearing this fucking jacket because I don't care about shooting motherfuckers and selling drugs and all that kind of shit, and not for me and who I am and other things I've done, fuck, I shouldn't be wearing this. But I know that it goes deeper than that. I don't know why you know. I don't fucking know. You, in my eyes, right? You didn't earn your patch by fucking killing a whole bunch of cops. Look at me, bro. Am I fucking? Can I shoot a gun? Yeah, I'm alright. But like, am I gonna fucking go dominate 20 of the cunts? Probably not. You didn't earn your patch by things that you haven't done. You've earned your patch by things that you have done. That's why I'm saying, bro.
Just Pez, on a quick side note, I think you should buy at least 40 of those bags. Even if we don't end up doing a meth run, push it. Even like pushing fucking 100 quality meth is probably fucked, right? You could probably get
100%. Yeah.
Like, dude, we're thinking about just doing fucking run for it. Imagine
time to blood
pushing 100
quality. You should actually see how much in Vespucci Beach.
You could honestly, that's all right. I can just buy the fucking 40 pillows. Maybe even buy like 41 or something, like something extra, and then just test on the other area that we don't use before we start pushing the other pillows there, how fast the rep goes up. Because it could be worth just buying it off him and just pushing it.
If we get food, 40 pillows of food, that's like 680,000, I think. 680K.
Buy at least 40 for the run, and then maybe buy like 2 pillows or something like extra just for now, and then tell him we'll probably buy another 40, but buy like 42 or something, and we'll use those extra 2 just to push in the other area and see how fast the rep goes up. Even if it resets it, it's just worth to test it out. But yeah, aside from that, no, Chip, you're a patch member. As everyone in the club's already aware of that. It's just D not thinking that, and that's whatever.
Yeah, man, I don't,
I might have to sell this golf club. Everything always pops off in here.
I'm not gonna lie. I said we love him. I don't say that. I don't throw that word around. To be honest, man, I don't like if anyone I don't, because I really mean it. And I really, truly, genuinely hope he knows that, man. I know he's gone through a lot of shit, right?
Oh shit.
He's gone through a bunch of shit, and
Jesse's right. Now that Dundee's gone, we got so much room for activities. Let's just.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my.
But the only thing that I want to bring up. I don't. Maybe we need to bring it. Maybe you need to bring it up in another meeting. But I think that's the reason why I think we should have. I think honestly, there was just a lot of underlying shit that just, not that everyone was ignoring it. It was just that we're so fast paced that we need to slow down for a second to see it. And I think it's kind of good that people edge shit out. I think if anything, it's gonna help in the future. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Better not be shooting my car.
But yeah,
there's some serious shots going on outside.
Probably D having a.
Yeah.
How many
other thing I want
do we
to bring up was money in that though, but we might not even need to worry about it.
I mean, that's probably more of a discussion for you guys anyway.
We got a fair few pillows.
There's 9 at the moment, maybe 11.
Okay.
I done a quick this morning, and I can do another one now.
Yeah.
We cleaned this roof. I mean the ceiling. It's very dirty.
Oh my god. Is that mold?
Holy shit! It's dirty.
I know we kind of glazed over it, and we might have to wait until we have another meeting, but how we're talking about personal money and stuff like that. I think we can suss out this money thing, and we don't have to worry about it too much. But
the main thing,
the only solution I saw,
But like, very sorry for interrupting, but yeah, lock the golf course just in case. Just lock it if we can. It's like he's going in and out.
Well, what are they gonna come in here and just see a bunch of dudes talking? What do you get, like a cop coming in?
2 AKs.
If a cop comes in, I'll fucking blast him. I don't give a fuck. If I literally see a cop walk through, he's on my private property. If a cop walks in without a warrant, he's getting fucking shot. And I honestly don't even think a court will go against that. But yeah. Well, that's the whole point of the mess shit. If we go with this bag system where everyone's responsible for their bags, then any money you guys make off that in your own time, I don't give a fuck. I kind of get what he's saying about, like, yeah, club has been doing like a lot of their own personal shit, but that's just because we haven't been giving them banks and stuff to do because that's changed.
Yeah.
But with this meth shit, we give you these 5 bags. It's all for club money. This is like the work you got to do to pay your club each week, and then anything after that, I don't give a fuck. Dude, go make money however you fucking want.
Can someone fill me in? What is this meth rotation thing you guys are talking about?
So basically what's going to happen is, like, jacketed members that are, like, consistently awake, obviously for, like, chain Stevie might be a bit hard, but for those of us that are, like, awake at least a few days a fucking week, you're going to get, like 3, like, somewhere between, like, 2 to 5 bags. Stuff you can literally push within, like, an hour and get rid of all of it. Once a week, so you get like 2 or 3 bags, and then all you have to do is clean those bags at some point during that week before the next Sunday or whatever the fuck day, and then that's your money for the week.
You know what I'm saying? Bags, you mean pillows, right?
Pillows.
Yeah.
So like 2
Boys,
pillows.
the man that controls that laptop just walked out.
I mean, what was he? You think he's gonna remove someone?
You think he's gonna just pull everyone off?
Wait, hold on.
He's not gonna remove shit. If he removes people from that gang laptop, he's fucking brain dead.
I mean, adding people. I don't know. I don't think he'll ever remove people. I'm just.
Well, who do we have to add? There's no one to add. Oh, you mean Chip?
He said he's gonna add Faye. He's gonna add Faye. I got added earlier.
Yeah, Chip's already added. Well then, yeah. Well, we just can't add Faye for now. But I mean, I don't even know if we fully decide on that. So. I mean, it's whatever. As long as Chip's in it, yeah. What's he gonna do? If he removes someone, then he's actually fucking stupid.
Yeah, say it with your chest, Barry. Stupid.
Oh, Liam's calling me. Can you already talk to Liam?
There you go.
I tried to call him and he was on the phone, so that's probably just.
Hello, Liam. Is this about what P was talking about?
Yeah, I wanted to know if you guys concluded on it yet.
Yeah. I'll get P. P will call you in like 30 seconds about what we're doing with that.
I'm just in the area where my shit is. I don't.
Okay, yeah, we'll sort it out. We'll come. I'll tell him to call you, and then we'll go sort it out.
Yeah, no stress. You got like 10 minutes.
Bazza needs to drop down and get your eagle on board.
Stop! Okay, you're drunk. Stop.
Hey, Chip.
Hey,
good to have you standing beside us as a fellow patch member, mate.
You're a patch member. I don't give a fuck about this.
I can't tell you guys how good that feels.
Yeah,
take that beard off. I want to talk to Chip, not Whip.
Okay, side note, Pete, we need to sort this, figure out this mess shit now, because I think Liam's going to bed in like 10 minutes. So if we want to...
And also warehouse, important.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We can talk about that on the way there, because we've already kind of figured out storage, but we can sort it in the billy. Let's go...
let's go back to the billy, yeah?
So,
okay, quick idea. Let's split into 2 groups. I'll go get the money and get shit ready for Liam. Can Barry and someone else... get something ready to go and start taking all the bad shit out of that pub.
Oh fuck yeah, I'll go sort storage.
Let me go off you.
Chip, sort the mess shit, and then us 3 will go sort the.
Yeah, you 3 stay together. I'll go with Chip.
So do you want to just brawl back to the fucking billy, and then we'll just start storing it?
Yeah, let's put in the containers for the moment, then we'll sort what we need to put in vans.
Who's on radio? You on radio, Jesse? 101. Get out of cuts. 101.1. Get out of cuts.
I'll be honest, Junior. Today.
Oh shit.
Nice, bro.
Shit.
It needed to be done.
Junior, make sure you're out of cuts.
Yeah.
We gotta go take this like a fucking transport
mission. There you go.
Oh, by the way, I've got a new jacket. How cool is it? You like it?
Sick, not gonna lie.
What do you think about this, Junior? It's my undercover.
He's lost his fucking head.
Hey!
Yeah, what do you mean?
You guys got garbage man outfits? We need to dress like garbage man.
Y'all still there?
I'm your supervisor.
To leave.
Okay, you be my supervisor.
Don't leave me. I don't have a ride.